my icon right here.
What's up, my dudes and dudettes?
Noah, game word.
Gamer word.
Thank you. Say the game. It sounded like you scared the shit out of him. Like he's probably lying dead in his gaming chair at home.
I think it's
Probably.
because we synced
back.
up to say it.
Oh yeah, I got a gaming chair. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, this is very color coordinated.
Yeah.
I love how I can't see half the colors probably. There's a lot of gray.
Fair.
Boop. Boop.
Yay.
Alrighty.
I
where's
burn my
Owl?
color receptors.
Huh?
Oh, you're
What?
colorblind, loser.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I held a magnifying glass towards the sun. I burnt color receptors.
Yeah,
in
he's
my
a little
eyes.
dumb. He's a little stupid.
Yeah, I can't
Kids,
see. I
Let
can't
me
see
just
blues or purples
focus
all that
this
well.
lens. Let's focus this lens into my corneas.
For any
Let it
children
really
that might,
sit there
that
and-
might
Right,
ever
it was a
watch this VOD, please, for the love of God, never look in the sun, and for the love of all that is holy, never shine a magnifying glass up to it.
Okay, here's
Y'all
the story
ever,
behind
like-
it. Okay,
Go on.
it was an Arby's kid toy. Okay, it was shaped like the Arby's hat. It was green. It had the magnifying glass. I was in Arizona, and I read the fine print on the bottom: "Do not hold up towards the sun and look directly through it." I was left alone in my bedroom. My parents were talking in the living room. So I did it. I couldn't see my left eye, so I was like, okay, that's fun. Did it to my right eye. And then I realized after blinking a couple times, I could not see. So I stumbled my way into the living room, and I tried looking towards my dad and hearing for his voice, and I said, "Oh, Dad, I can't see anything." And I'm holding the RV toy in my hand. My dad put two and two together, rushed me to the hospital, and they put some eye drops in my eyes and said, "Well, we can't really do much right now." And we couldn't afford to get the surgery to get them fixed up, so I ended up permanently colorblind to blues and purples because I burnt those color receptors.
Oh my god. Kids are-
Imagine just zapping
Listen,
the
no-
cones out of your eyes.
No
Like, I
marks
can see
against
some
you, Chief.
blues.
No
like,
marks
some
against you,
blues.
Chief. But God, kids are really fucking stupid.
You ever,
Oh
you ever
yeah.
seen a laser
The sad
tattoo
part is-
removal?
I can see you being that calm and approaching your dad about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Have
you
you-
have, like, the weirdest sense of just, I did something stupid, let's go brag.
Look what I did, Dad. I'm blind.
And him going to school with me and me doing stupid stuff at school, yeah. He's seen me do that kind of stuff sometimes.
Hey,
Or-
yo, wait.
To be fair, you're acting like I wasn't doing stupid stuff right along with you.
You want me to send
Awesome.
that picture of you wearing the crochet
No.
chain chomp?
Oh, okay,
What?
that one wasn't as bad. Okay,
That's baller. Wait a second.
Wait, what about the other one? What
Never
was the
mind.
other one?
never mind.
So, do we
I
want to
can
get a
find
quick
the-
little recap of what happened last time? Especially since one of our players was not present.
And didn't
Sure.
watch it over the past week.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm guilty of that one.
A hobby should not have a required watch list.
All right.
Yeah, I'm muting myself.
Darn, then why am I subscribed?
So last time was kind of a chill session. Mostly it was getting all the ex-slaves down here into the basement. Bricks and Alwyn had a long talk about whether he could trust, like whether they could trust each other or not. After a much needed long rest for Bricks especially, Arby was looking around for some stuff and happened upon a secret door behind a bookshelf. Upon entering it, we came upon a very similar room to what we came upon in the other dungeon, with various branching paths. we started to kind of look around a little bit, see what all was going on. Bricks opened one of the doors and proceeded to get shot with a bunch of metal darts that halved his HP. Before we moved on into the next room, it seemed to be a chemical lab of some description, and kind of sorted through that. Arby being able to
Arby had
read.
Arby had a little bit of fun with the chemicals.
Yeah, in the following room, we found a chemical storeroom, which was mostly just Bricks and Arby fucking around with shit to see if anything was volatile and therefore useful. And then that's pretty much where we ended it.
Yeah.
We were gonna be going back.
Yeah,
Right? I remember something like that. We're gonna head back.
We were just gonna go back to pick up Minthro.
Because
Yeah.
I heard something behind the other door.
hmm I also kind of want to pick things up as you guys are exploring into this place. I'm sure Minthro would still be quite, enthralled in her father's notes and work.
Yeah.
Even as you three push aside the bookshelf that's cleverly hid a small access point into this place.
Where was this bookshelf?
Right
It
where
is
you're
in
standing,
the
pretty much.
yeah.
Okay.
You see the S right there?
Yeah.
That S. Yeah, it stands for secret.
So Arby found another
Okay.
secret door.
Yeah.
And we're still in the underneath of the workshop?
Yes. It led way into a very similar place to where you were at the end of the last dungeon. With the big two metal doors that seal shut one of these buildings, this station of sorts. It has the celestial symbol for a number 4. And yeah, no, it's very similar interior wise as it is typically metal metal siding, and clearly seems like there's towards the corners there's chipped away drywall and stuff that used to be here but over the years has just degraded and has a faint smell of mold and such.
All right.
Yeah.
First off, I'll catch up with the party, I guess. There's no traps that I'm going to set off, is there?
No,
Party.
not that you're aware of.
Yeah, we don't know.
Anything. You know that these 3 doorways are clear, but as these 3 are having fun with chemicals, I need you to roll me a perception check over here in room 8.
Perception. Oh, I'm not so good at that.
Oh, well.
I'm not so good at it. What was a 15?
I'm
Yeah, I
not
got
so
my rolls,
good at
not yours.
this.
What do you mean? I did decent.
Okay, I'll wait for the next 3 ones in a row.
That's when I
Yeah.
refresh roll 20.
You you hear a small clang from the other side of this doorway as you see a small little form standing on the ground right next to the door. It's a little fuzzy at first. It's dark in here. There is no lights other than the exit lights on either side of these doorways. And this hue red lights is putting things into question. But you seem to make out a figure, a very familiar figure, in fact, as it seems to be Your dad?
Definitely a second take on that one, and then I I look directly at him. Is he gesturing? What is he doing?
He's adjusting his. Well, first he like lifts up his goggles and looks at you. And pulls out a pair of glasses, puts them on, adjusts them, and he says, "Minthro? Mint?
How are you here?
Why are you in the suits? It's working. This is a lot. Uh, just, uh, sorry. How am I here? That's a bit of a story. Here. He gestures to you to kind of come near and says, "Well, it's all started when I thought I died, Mint. You see, I had been doing a lot of research down here before well, before that invasion happened. And, well, when it happened and I was wounded so, I awoke, dehydrated, buried alive, and I made my way down here to try and patch myself up as he kind of pats his ribs. um, could you roll me another perception check?
I was about to ask if I could roll an insight.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Either. Which do you prefer?
Well, the insight would be coupled with me poking him to make sure he's not a ghost.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, there's another one of me. Crazy. Crazy.
13.
Yeah, that 13, you poke him, he's solid. He kind of takes a step back as you're a lot stronger in this suit than you are as a fairy, or at least, not mechanically lies, but,
Yeah.
he's takes a step back and goes, whoa, that works pretty well, doesn't it, Mint? Yeah, no, he's completely corporeal, and with a 13, everything he said matches up. It's like he's telling the truth.
So you did notice he's a little dehydrated. His skin didn't bounce back properly. He hasn't been drinking enough water.
No, that's comes with 14.
Age. Oh.
Just out of my own mild curiosity, my companions have not been quiet this entire time, correct?
No.
God, no.
No.
No, if I remember rightly, Bricks shouted "fuck" when he got hit with a arrow in his shoulder.
That was at the very
Or-
beginning, yeah. And then as
Yeah.
of current right now, I think Bricks is probably like if I had to guess, probably around this time he's talking with Arby, just going like,
I'm not trying to force feed drugs to slaves.
yeah, just be like,
Yeah.
I know you want to test what this does, but let's find something like a rat or something like that. Then we can test it. That way, we don't accidentally kill somebody that we're trying to save.
But it would be more effective on humanoids.
Well, then we can try a goblin upstairs.
Understood.
As they are having this pleasant little discussion, yes, you can hear them further away. Your dad seems to pick up on this and goes, "Oh, yes, are they with you? They seem quite lively."
Yes, they are. The little one is honestly the best one to talk to. The automaton, He's a bit odd, and I wouldn't trust the undead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just telling people
un-
now, I guess.
undead, you say?
That's my dad.
I thought I taught you better than to hang out with such a crowd.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he wasn't
He
an
just
undead
like
when, or
he
I didn't know he was an
just
undead.
yeah, he gives a smile and a wink as if just joking with you.
Don't hang out with that crowd. And Axolotl, you know they're bad company.
um so as you can see, he kind of goes behind him and picks up this, basically imagine like a big hose. It seems a little translucent and reddish. Um and he turns around to kind of shows that it's also attached to him and says, "Unfortunately, the wounds I suffered were quite egregious, but through some of the magics that I learned in this place, even the most deadly wounds can be healed to some extent, with enough time, that is." He kind of looks down and lifts up his shirt a little, and there's still quite the open gash in his side.
RB, get on it.
Arby doesn't
And-
know.
Yeah, we don't. None of us know.
There's a part of me that wants to get out of this suit and just like hug him, and then there's another part of me that is like, there might be something.
Yeah, you get out of the suit, and Aaron's like, finally, I can send the goblins in.
Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 healers. So.
Yeah, actually, I would offer to heal him. Would you like me to assist?
Uh, you see, I know I taught you magic, and I'm afraid that a mere cure wounds is not going to suffice. I don't even know if a lesser restoration would do it, as he points up into the wound, as you can see a barely beating heart that seems to have some damage to it.
Oh, he's actually missing organs. That explains it.
That's a sight to see.
You ever just look at your own dad's beating heart through the rib cage?
That's
Rap tap
traumatizing.
tapping at your chamber door and all that.
And I will say that bit out loud, like, that's traumatizing.
I know you don't want to see your your pops in this manner, but it's the truth. But while I've been down there, there have been innumerable discoveries, so many of which I would love to show you. Just beyond this doorway, there's so much.
You've been behind it.
Yes, yes, not the big one. The big one, I couldn't really pull the lever in my state, so I leaned up against a wall and fell through it, and over the past, oh goodness, he looks to the wall. There's small little ticks, as if to count the days from what best you can perceive from underground, that
Yeah.
almost trail off after around 40. And
Give up
it goes,
after a month.
he kind of gives a yeah, as if to question it.
Maybe a month. I just kind of stopped counting. You know, when you have an exposed heart and all.
I want to know, if you're going to give up after a month, what's the point of counting?
I mean, he's trying to keep himself alive, so it kind of makes sense. And
Yeah, fair.
also, he's in a cave. There's no real way to count the days, because after a while, like, sleep would probably fuck with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. What? You've been focusing on your studies while you've been down here? You haven't... do you know what the state of the town is like?
Unfortunately, I know all too well. By the time I healed up, they've healed up enough to venture out of here even a short distance. Oh, it's not good. I only assume it's gotten worse. Has it not? There's gotta be, countless lost to the goblin raids.
As far as I'm aware, there was only me and a handful of other survivors after the second one.
He looks genuinely, disappointed to hear this. I know we weren't treated the best, but they were still people, some my friends.
Out of game, what was the name of that one guy that I met the other campaign, or not campaign, other session? The fairy. I don't think I got his name actually.
That's why you should write things down.
Did you write it down?
Don't follow my example. Just
No, because I lost my pen.
Oh.
Henrik?
My notes are the videos where I had to go through with a fine-tooth comb.
I believe it's
Fair.
Henrik.
All right.
I gotta find.
Yeah. I
Oh, there they
wrote
go.
down group of fairies led by an old friend are trying to get lost in the city to go to the Feywild.
Fran. I believe it's Henrik. I think so.
Henrik. Henrik was the one in charge of the group that I met.
He's such a good boy.
I kind of told him to go screw off, so that's my bad.
But come. My workshop is just on the other side of the store. There's a lot that I need to discuss with you.
Should I holler for my compatriots?
He shrugs. What's it to you? I mean, he's your dad.
Yeah, I'll holler for him.
I think at this point is whenever Brix is just like trying to describe human rights to Arby.
I would holler for Brix.
This is a war crime.
You can't do that. That is called slavery. Damn it!
There has been a development.
Oh no. What now?
There's another survivor? My father's alive.
Blink.
And I'll just kind of turn around and start walking back. Like, leave it there. You do with that information as you will. I'm going to follow my dad.
Brix just kind of starts scrambling to follow.
Arby, here's your chance to feed people weird shit.
Well, I'll follow along too, I guess. I'm not staying in here by myself.
All right. Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah, you all follow to see, well, a small, petite fairy man, up there in age. Usually, most most of the fairy race tend to keep a youthful appearance, but it seems that this particular one has not aged well comparatively. I mean, he's still pretty roguishly handsome with a sharp jawline and slicked back white hair, but still his age is quite noticeable with crow's feet around his eyes and the usual trademarks of age with wrinkles and such. That slick back white hair is pulled back and held down by a pair of goggles, as he currently wears a pair of wireframe glasses.
Most berries
He-
aged like a fine wine. He aged like a milk.
I
I'm
wouldn't go
hearing
that
really good
far, but
nostril hair or hair.
What?
What?
He's saying he can
I'm
hear somebody
getting
breathe
really
in the mic.
Oh.
yes.
I'm
I'm
getting
not
really
choosing the
good
greatest
nos-
words here. I'm tired, okay? And my mic was off this whole time, so I thought I was talking to you guys, but apparently I
Oh.
wasn't.
No.
Bricks just kind of walks in. Initially, like, his eyes are scanning at the same level as Minthrop, before he's like, oh, wait, right, fairy. Looking down, and is just like, oh. Hello.
He gives a ginger wave.
Great, now I meet another victim of my bullshit. Hi, I'm Bricks.
Victim?
Long story.
I'm
Oh,
Arby.
don't worry about it.
Arby just cuts in saying his, one of his many catchphrases.
Hi, I'm Arby.
Yes.
What's this file do?
That's a good catchphrase right there.
Oh no.
Alwyn, drink
Hello.
this. You're dead already.
Hello. Hello. Name's Alwyn.
Hello. He kind of leans over to you, Mint, and says, "Is this the undead one?"
Yep.
Do I hear that?
He's a disgrace.
Damn!
Damn.
Alwyn catching L's from every direction.
Roll me a perception check, I guess, Alwyn, real quick.
Percent. That's persuasion.
He's gonna roll low. Watch.
23.
Nope. Damn.
You're
Had to say something.
Yeah, you
Jay.
reverse
hear that.
psychology.
Mint, you told him, I guess.
Father, and also we are in his lab.
That's fair. I guess.
Wasn't necessarily my lab, I just kind of found it.
Honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell me what this is, as he holds up one of the books from the other room.
Yes, that's a book upon kind of squint, adjust glasses. It's an basic version of an introduction to biomechanical integration. He
Nice. Can I join this world?
Arby's gonna hold up the vial of the purple powder. What is this?
Cocaine.
Great question. We can analyze it in this room back here. He gestures to the doorway.
I swear, as I spend more time down here, I just keep having more questions that I, at this point, think I'm just gonna never get answered. As he puts the book away.
As we are looking at my dad with his heart exposed.
That's underneath his shirt. Briggs doesn't see it.
It's a special time in every child's life when they get to see their exposed father's heart. Not in a metaphorical way, but like
In a literal
very
way.
literal.
Nobody gets that magical chance.
Only could have been worse if he just like held it in his hand, like dee.
And Arby expect the door to make sure there's like no traps, just in case.
Full on Cully.
Yeah, sure.
He came through the door.
Go ahead, roll investigation.
21.
21. Yeah, no, it's not trapped. It is
Entrance is clear.
the entrance has a small little lip underneath it where you see the large, well, compared to this ferry, this large cylindrical tube that plugs into his back basically and almost has a small excretion of slime around it. Also with that investigation, RB, I don't know if you can smell, but any sensors that would pick up smells would have a small sulfuric scent to it. Kind of
So you
like
said
similar to the
slimy
one you
stuff.
smell as similar to the sulfuric smell that you smelled when you first entered this room. And oddly enough, yes, it's kind of similar to the bottle of red stuff.
Bottle of red stuff.
Yeah, the red gloop you found in room 12.
Oh, I thought it was brown.
Nope. It's red.
The stuff that was flammable.
Yep.
I wrote down my notes wrong. So slimy stuff, and then you said sulfuric.
Yes. Owen, you just kind of see Bricks pull out that tablet of like all the gruesome things that he thinks he's done, and he just kind of like along the backside just kind of makes a small chisel note to himself that just says add
Space.
add in Minthros dad.
No, I
Writing
thought you
yourself
killed
notes
him
for the future.
originally.
What?
I thought you killed him originally.
I mean, that's what Bricks thought too. But
So now I
he-
really don't have a reason to be mad at you.
Now he's got to scrape it off.
Man, yeah, you didn't kill him, but so since we're in like a small room, does anybody hear that? Sounds like a heartbeat under floorboards going on. What is that?
Nevermore, nevermore.
What is that? What's going on over there? Kenku that only says nevermore. Let's go.
Oh god.
Yeah, so what do you all do? He's going to first kind of try and push open the door. It's a bit of a slow process. You see it
Arby just
squeak
reaches
just
over
enough
and
open
Yeah.
for
Arby reaches over and slaps the door wide open.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
full on just swing the door open.
Yeah. It's a little stuck, but you with your size, you just easily push it open. Here's the reveal tool. Into a small workshop, of which has pretty much like the other two rooms that you've entered. They're filled with test tubes and all sorts of notes. But you can see that a lot of those notes are just dedicated to trying to decipher this language. Not only that, but excuse me. Not only that, there's also quite a few layers to this room, as it looks like he's a small fairy. He needs to be able to easily access those things that are much larger than him. So there's a couple ramps that lead up to normal sized tables and counters as well. A lot of this lab equipment would be far too big for a fairy, so some of it's broken in half so it can accommodate a more smaller person. Yeah.
So what have you been working on in here?
Well, first and foremost, this, as he gestures to this long snaking tube that you can't really quite place in this room. It seems to overlap itself and jump over each other.
Could I do an Arcana check to try to get any grasp of this thing?
What thing in particular? The
Uh,
tubing?
the life support, yeah.
Well, life support, yeah. Go ahead. Can you do this with disadvantage as well, as it is of foreign nature? Like, I
Okay,
genuinely
yeah,
don't
I'll
think
roll
that
twice.
Minthro would have any experience with this whatsoever.
So 17.
17, yeah, no, that's really good. Um, yeah, with that. Oh, that's investigation. Oh, wait,
Oh wait, yeah,
is
no,
it the same for
it's the same.
Arcana? Okay, yeah. Well, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, both +8. How the hell did I roll investigation instead of Arcana? What am I doing?
Both intelligence, so anyways. Yeah, no, this substance, it's not like you've seen anything like this before. Your only, like, grasp is, like, maybe it's, like, some sort of vein or, like, some transport system to inject living tissue into this. Um, as you give it a poke, it bounces back, so it's definitely has some kind of hydraulics to it. Like there's a clear movement of something inside, and it switches back and forth. Very similar to like kind of like a sea anemone, how they use hydraulics to basically move around their um, tendrils.
Like that
Um,
organically as well, or?
Yeah, like that organically. You pick up on that same sulfuric smell to it, and uh, the only, like, the closest thing that you can maybe think of that you've seen within the past month or so is maybe kind of similar to the black pudding, but very different in a way.
I'm not even going to begin to try to comprehend what this is.
I should
Why?
also say that with a 17, you do actually trail it to a small. Well, not necessarily a small vent. It's quite large comparatively, about a 5 by 5 grid hidden behind a box, as it seems to lead into another room.
What is in there?
That's where the life support system does its magic. To Well, I would say does its magic as more of an ironic way, but no, it's quite literally magic.
Hmm. Man, it's crazy that they just think anything that does something that you can't do with your bare hands is magic. I forget people used to actually be like that, bro.
Yeah.
What? They got better? Must be magic. They didn't die of pneumonia? Which? Like,
Oh, that broom that I fell. That broom that I had leaning up against the wall fell over. It's a ghost.
ghost. Ooh.
Ghost. Who?
Man, our kids just like keep dying at young ages? Must be a curse on the family. Not the fact that the sniffles killed people back then.
Hmm.
Yeah. What
Or
would
the
you all
fact.
like to do?
I'm just kind of analyzing everything, just trying to figure out what the hell. Like, my dad that I thought was dead is alive. Let me think he was dead to where he could hook himself up to machine. What?
think
So
Bricks is just like, he just looks over at this man, looks at man, looks back, it's just like, I'm so sorry.
good thing you can't see inside the suit because there's just like 100 different forms of contemplation going on in Min's
She's
head.
got like a conspiracy board up. She's tying red yarn all over
Hey,
the
Red, you
place.
wanna run the
Yeah.
fucking...
Yeah, it's just Throw
Like-
is completely stationary, and all we hear is slight rattling and just mumbling from inside the suit.
Like, one is like how to get back at Bricks for everything that's happened here. Another one's how to kill Alwyn, and then down at the bottom, how to turn Arby into a new suit. Like, like how to wear Arby.
Make renovations. He's more advanced.
God.
More advanced, but I'm older.
Yeah, and with
Oh
weight
yeah,
comes wisdom.
we discovered that Arby is like over what 1,000 years
1,000
old.
Years old, yeah, bro.
Old as shit, yeah.
Yeah, that was also last session.
I figured you were old as shit whenever we went to the underground ship.
Yeah.
Aaron, you said there's a door right here, right?
No, that is room 13. There is a door down here.
Okay. While Mint and her father are having their whole thing, Bricks is gonna bow out and he's gonna investigate this door.
Arby's gonna follow him curiously.
Okay. Follow Mint or follow Bricks? Bricks. Gotcha.
Yes.
Alwyn,
Yep.
are you following either of them, or are you sticking with are you sticking with anybody, or are you just chilling in this room?
Dude, if we're going into the dungeon, who's going where, I guess? What's everyone's game plan? We're kind of just sitting
I
here.
like how you guys didn't ask directions anyways. It's like, do you know if anything else is unsafe in here?
Well, I mean, to be fair, in Bricks' mind, he's already come between you two enough, so he doesn't want to even bother being in the same room anymore. So that's his thought process. I don't think Arby has a thought process.
And
No
Alwyn
thoughts,
just
head
wants
empty.
a room with two scientists and an undead person who, can withstand a little bit more than the average person doesn't sound like a good idea.
Weren't they literally trying to feed you shit like 5
No,
minutes
Arby
ago?
was. But that's because he's stupid. There's a difference.
Okay.
Arby thought that since he's dead, it's not gonna affect him.
Exactly. So there's a difference. You guys know it won't affect me, or maybe know it won't affect me as badly. So you're like, man, this is perfect. I don't fuck with that. I'm not a test subject.
But yeah, can I roll
Oh my
investigation
God.
on the store?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am gonna tights.
All right, roll with advantage.
9.
9. All right.
Woo!
Anytime I
Touch
roll
it.
with tides, it's fucking dog shit.
Then stop rolling them.
Yeah, no,
I need
it's
advantage.
the thing is you don't know, because the last trap you looked at, the last trap door you looked at, looks the exact same.
Huh.
It has the previous wall had 3 little dots that shot darts out at you. This one has the same thing, but also the door that wasn't trapped in this room has the same 3 dots. So your guess is really, it comes down to a 1 in 3 chance that it might be trapped.
So
Which door are we opening?
the one that Bricks is right next to. So correct me if I'm wrong. How this door works is it is a pull latch that then causes the door to slide into the floor, right?
Correct. From what you've seen, It is a lever in the center of the door, and when you pull it, it releases hydraulics that either slide down or slide up, depending on the the door.
Colin, get away from the door.
I'll pull it.
No,
Arby has an
out of the way from
idea.
the door. Arby, get
Arby has an idea.
away from the line of sight of the door, please.
What's the
I
idea,
have-
Arby?
I have a quick idea. What if I melt a candle and shove it into the holes to help prevent anything from flying out?
Arby, you watch as Brick snaps his finger, and there's just an ethereal hand floating right next to the lever.
I mean, I
Sure.
fuck with the candle idea.
Arby walks closer to the hand.
No, don't. I do not.
Whoa!
Get
What is
behind
this?
us, Arby, please.
Is this the guide showing you that you need to pull the lever? Wow, I didn't think video games happen in real life.
Arby
This is-
tries grabbing the hand.
Is this a pull
You pass
symbol?
right through it, and it just kind of waves a finger at you, just like no.
Well, technically, the hand is tangible,
Yeah.
so you can grab it. It just is.
Arby tries pulling it
spectral in
like towards
nature.
himself.
I mean, it
It-
wouldn't move unless you pull
Okay.
with more than 10 pounds of force.
I mean, Bricks would kind of let
Arby's
it
gonna
go,
try.
and then snap his finger again, and then it reappears next to the fucking latch.
Interesting.
So,
Arby's gonna listen to you and finally like walk away.
I should
He's gonna
also mention that the dots are not in the door; they are on the wall next to the door.
yeah,
Oh.
so are they facing inwards towards, like, where the latch is, or where are they?
These dots are right here on this portion of the wall.
Okay.
Similarly, the dots
Bricks
are
is
on
in-
this wall, and the dots are on this wall.
Well, Arby is gonna, or not Arby, Bricks is gonna reach over with the mage hand, grab it, and pull the latch.
All right. Do. Yep. Nobody's in line, so you see 3 darts just fling into the wall right over here.
Ding, ding,
I would have
ding.
laughed if he sat there and did a cone from there.
It hit everybody but Arby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Arby's
fire
just
cone.
perfectly standing out the way like usual for some stupid reason.
Yep.
Then after it has finally settled down, there's just a giant exclamation mark on your screen.
Yeah.
Bricks is gonna real quick walk over and grab these 3 darts.
Roll me an investigation check real quick.
It went into another set of 3 holes. They disappeared.
Nope. Yeah, you go ahead and pull those 3 darts out of the wall.
Okay.
Let's
Wunderbar.
shoot on back over with Mint real quick. Mint, what are you doing as these 3 chuckle fucks are messing with doors?
Hounding my dad on just like, what the fuck's been going on? It's
Well,
like,
yeah,
I thought you were dead. I understand that you were grievously wounded, and that's a fucking res. Where was I? I'm grievously
I
wounded.
understand that you were not dead, but mortally wounded.
Yeah. And then I left town. Then I come back because I heard that you had left something for me, and now I find you. What?
Well, firstly, you remember how your birthday was coming up about 3 weeks before the raid?
Yeah.
That this was supposed to be a present. We were supposed to research together on this. as your friends can attest, I'm sure this place is a little dangerous, so I'd prefer you to be older, more
I
stout in constitution, and, well, usually it's not a parent's place to drag you into someplace dangerous. And I wanted to make sure you were ready for that. So that's why I put all those things together, and well, you seem to figure it out. So I'm not gonna say a bit late, but a bit late.
I left. I went on a journey. I didn't even think about coming back to the village.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to come back to that either. Honestly, part of me wished that you wouldn't come back. Just accept that I had died or something of that nature. It would have been easier. But here you are, and you can learn, and we can discuss what's going on here. Why is everything in Old Celestial? Just isn't it interesting?
It, yes, I found another door, kind of like the one over in the other room. And correct me if I'm wrong. Archwizard, right?
It was, yes, an archwizard had taken up residency in an old dwarven fortress.
Yeah, I'd relay that a little bit. So,
Oh,
it,
well, it seems that you can handle yourself.
that's why I'm surprised to see one in my hometown under the tree, the workshop that I was in.
Well, you see, I had to keep it secret. I couldn't let you come wandering down here. It's
What?
dangerous. There's
What's
there's creatures down here.
I am the creature.
I'm the trash man.
Eat garbage. Just throw a trash can.
For half a second, I was worried about warning you guys, but then I was like, nah, they'll find it.
I'd like to think at that
What?
like at that moment is whenever you just hear a distinct ding ding ding.
Oh, ding ding. Oh, fuck.
Oh, it sounds like they disarmed a trap in some way, or set it off.
Knowing them, it was probably both.
Listen, I know this is all a lot to take in, but cool. I can't hear you guys. That'd do it.
What?
Oh
What?
Give me a
no.
sec.
Wait, you can't hear us?
I just want to imagine when Arby gets hit by a trap, he just R2D2 screams.
Awful. Thank you.
I can't.
Oh. Anyways, yeah. No, your dad says, listen, why don't we go ahead and just take a bit of downtime to look through these notes. I'm sure you've always been better at double checking my notes.
I would absolutely love to. For a while. I believe that I was sent out for a reason. My friend Brix, he is going through some stuff, and I want to help him.
Real quick, can I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
Shit!
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You feel like pressure behind your eyes, almost as if like you've got like a really bad migraine for a moment, but you just give a second to just shake it off, and you seem perturbed, but fine nonetheless.
So while they're off exploring, I'll stay with my dad and go through some of his notes.
Okay, cool.
Particularly, I want to go over any notes over this healing chamber. If I can make better ways of healing, I want to be able to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Um, roll me a d4 real quick, and we'll say it's that many 15-minute intervals. That's so it's gonna take an hour for
Yep.
you to find said document.
Get fucked, Aaron.
Okay, so yeah, I will say you have the option to just leave if you are uncomfortable spending an hour, but we'll shoot on over to the other three real quick.
They're probably going to get enough fight, and then I'm going to have to leave early anyways.
Brix is just like, okay, that worked. I'm gonna
next
take.
one, next one.
I'm gonna. I have a torch. I have a torch that's lit.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pop my head in the door and just like kind of stick the torch out to kind of get an idea of what's in this room.
It illuminates how far again?
It is 40 feet total, 20 bright, 20 dim.
What happened to the flashlight?
A
still
torch
have
gives me
that?
more light.
And I
Oh.
have the cantrip light or something, so I can fully illuminate the whole room for a little bit.
Yeah, it's already illuminated with the torch.
Can
Yeah.
light
As,
the board on fire.
Okay.
Fury Smite, I'm sure that provides a little bit of light.
Harvey's
All
gonna
right.
walk up to Alwyn and he's gonna touch Alwyn's helmet. And he's gonna cast light on his helmet.
Cool, I'm blind now, I guess. So I don't have bright light vision. I have dark vision. What about blinding light vision? Fuck you.
So what am I seeing in here?
What you're seeing is a series of embedded cages in the wall. They're almost like cells, but in the center of the room is also research tables, microscopes, and stuff like that. The cells seem to be like some of them are completely blocked off with panels of it's some kind of glass, but it's not glass. Glass would be cold. Has a different texture to it. We'd probably know it as acrylic or something like that. But others are just genuine chain or not chain, but uh,
Bar.
iron bars set into the ground. And they seem to be in 5-foot intervals all around the room, as there is a research area in the center.
And are we looking all the cages, see if there's anything in them?
Yeah, a total of 8 of them are open, and the rest seem to be closed, locked up. Some seem to have bones in them, others nothing. They all have little labels next to them, all saying subject 0001 or some kind of facsimile of that.
They all have coded names.
Anyone speak Java, JavaScript, or binary, or
It's not binary. It's just like 0001, 0002, 0003.
Yeah.
And our robot doesn't
Stuff like
speak
that.
it.
yeah, isn't
Yeah.
that still another form of coding language?
It's designation. That's all it is.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess it's like what?
It's like prisoner numbers.
Yeah.
Which I have a question about Alwyn. Did you
What's
take
up?
your helmet off for
Yeah.
the first time since your face got fucked up?
Oh yeah, his mouth is in place of his
Oh.
eye.
No, he hasn't. No.
So yes, your eye is where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Your mouth is where your eye is.
I mean, I
Correct.
saw him taking the
Ow.
helmet off.
Okay. What am I? So, what all is on the research table in the middle?
For the most part, microscopes. Although some of them are just straight up broken, and they're not like the microscopes you know. The microscopes you would know would have a mirror at the bottom. These have just like plastic lids. You're not sure how that's supposed to illuminate, but
Yeah.
um, there's papers, but most of them have dry rotted and decayed to the point where they're illegible. Um, yeah, no, it's not a whole lot.
Nothing really going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are any of the cages open that have bones?
Sure, yes. There's we'll say two that are open with, well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. No, there's the only cages that have bones are closed off.
Can RB try opening one?
Uh, sure, if you'd like.
I don't know if I have lockpicks. If not, I'm gonna just try brute force.
That would
I
be if you have
don't.
thieves
You
tools.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
They'd be called thieves' tools. I don't believe clerics get them.
No, I was given the option to get thieves tools for some reason, but I didn't pick them. I want to go like more health stuff, so I picked the med kit thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you wouldn't have thieves tools. So yeah.
Let's
I guess.
see.
Yeah, because I think one.
Can RB try striking it with his mace?
Of course you can. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Let me sit there.
23 hits, and you deal 3 damage to iron bars. Yeah, you hit them, and there is a noticeable as the bar vibrates. It doesn't seem that you did much damage to them.
Brooks looks up as he's picking up a disintegrating piece of paper. What are you doing, Arby?
I'm trying to enter. I want to examine the remains.
Brooks walks over, kind of peeks inside. Are the bones in like the back half of the cage?
I mean, they're spread out as if something fell there and rotted.
Okay.
So, quick question. It technically says creature in the wording, okay? But if I were to like run into the iron bars really hard and hurt myself, could I then use Hellish Rebuke on them to try and melt them?
I
No.
don't think it works.
Sorry,
like
dude.
that.
No.
Damn. Thought I'd ask.
How big are these
It's
bones?
dumb and silly. I love it, but no.
How big are these bones?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh yay! My dump stat. 15.
Hey, not bad. With a 15, it's clear that these are humanoid, although, if anything, a bit elongated. Like,
Okay.
like their fingers seem a bit too long.
Brooks is gonna
Oh,
cast Mage Hand, and he's just gonna just start grabbing bones and start dragging them towards the front of the cage.
Yeah, you do so.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, Alan's helmet's gonna be glowing for a whole hour.
Fantastic.
So I'm gonna.
It's a
Does
nice
it-
bright white.
So I've
light.
got a question. Do you think the entirety of the object glows, like even on the inside?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes, it would be the whole entire
The whole-
object.
Dude,
Yeah.
have you? Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on. I have a picture for this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. This is basically what my helmet looks like right now. Hold on. Copy image. Memes of the dungeon. Oh, wrong Discord. Hold on. Memes of the dungeon.
I can touch somebody 10 feet away
Huh?
with this.
What?
Yeah, it says I
There it
touch
is.
one object no longer than 10 feet away.
This is basically what you guys see under my helmet. That's
Um,
just under my helmet. Except, mouth on top, eye on the bottom.
yeah. I'm gonna specifically grab the skull of this thing. Can I
Yeah.
get a good look at it?
Oh yeah, I mean, this doesn't even warrant an investigation check. It's very clearly a humanoid skull. It's be difficult to distinguish whether it was either elven, human, or anything like that. But beyond that, your best guess is probably human.
So nothing wonky about the teeth.
No, it wouldn't be similar to a orc in that way. No.
Okay. So
Wait,
drop
you said the
that.
fingers are elongated, right?
Yeah, that was my next thing. Pick kind of grab at the hand bones and kind of restructure that on the ground to take a good look at it.
Yeah. Upon spreading them out, you see that they're not only do they are they longer, but there's like a lot of them, as if they came in pairs of phalanges and could split apart. So your usual 5 fingers become 10.
Would Alan be considered blind?
I've
all that
been
light?
mulling that over, but I
I've
I
been
don't
thinking
want to
too.
give him. I don't want to make that. Wait, is light a cantrip? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's blinded for the duration of light.
Yeah. So, this is now you're just giving me a reason for next feature to pick up blind fighting. Use my helmet as a light if I can still fight. It'll be great.
Be blinding enemies if you get too close.
Can I roll Arcana or anything to get an idea of what might either cause this or what creature this might be?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, hold on.
14?
Yeah, with a 14, there could be any number of reasons why this specific thing exists, all of which not great. But your best guess is maybe it was made to be like this. Because if it had a human skull, it doesn't make much sense to, why its hands would be this way.
Yeah. So some sort of spell cast or, bred a certain way or something like that is his best guess.
Yeah.
Okay. This poor bastard.
Why
Made like this and stuffed in a cage.
that long?
I mean, we can ask a lot of questions like that. Why do people need to grow fingers so long?
Oh
Noah, you're taken out of context.
no! You fucking gave me flashbacks by saying that. You gave me flashbacks.
Okay, congratulations. You mentally flashbanged Noah. Congratulations.
You blinded me in game and mentally blinded me in IRL, bro. You give me flashbacks of fucking Cub Scouts about a story we used to tell. Jesus Christ. Anyway, continue.
You said there was one other cage with bones, right?
Yeah.
Can I go and do the same thing with that? Drag it out, take a look at the skull, and anything else that kind of catches my eye?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, it's pretty much the same thing, but the hands really are pretty normal with this one.
But the face, god damn, the face.
Anything else, like, as I look over like the rest of the bones, anything else that, you know, seem out of place?
No, not really. I mean, besides the fact that, they're incredibly brittle. Like you feel like you could just like crush it with your fingers.
Mm. What designation is this one?
This is number 13,
And the ones with
right?
the weirdly long fingers?
14.
Okay. Huh.
Is there
So
any more of that weird slime substance in this room?
Roll me a perception check.
Good old fashioned +7. Let's see. 19.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Okay.
so 13
Will
had weirdly long
real
fingers.
real quick, back to Minthro. We'll say 15 minutes have gone by. Give me another wisdom save.
I know for a fact Metro
Yay!
heard me hit a piece of metal with my maze.
I am, without doubt. The ironic part is, I had these tools.
That's great.
There it goes. 11 and
11.
69.
Cool. Let me.
I go and
read.
kill bricks.
You get the unescapable urge to start beating everyone to death. No.
Hey, this isn't the Halloween campaign.
God.
Your blood is beautiful. Let me show you.
I'm still pissed that Noah's character got out at the end.
Yes, sir! Not in a good
Right.
way, but got out. Yes, sir! I still was at one
Barely.
sanity, but you know. Ooh, boy.
I'm still very like I didn't want to kill you, Chunky.
Dude, I knew that knife I grabbed at the beginning was gonna come in handy.
So how does Mentor kill us all?
So Minthro, you're going to take. You're going to take 12 points of psychic damage as you feel the same kind of pressure behind your eyes really kind of come full frontal. It's almost hits you like a wave from the entrance of not the door entrance, but the grate.
Why do I have a feeling if Menthro explodes, it's
Right up
just
there.
gonna look like somebody put a hamster in the microwave?
Please don't.
fuck?
Oh, awful.
Oh.
I don't like being
Awful.
them in that metaphor.
Adam, we went to school with somebody that accidentally did that.
Oh.
Sure,
They were,
accidentally.
they were sleepwalking.
This Hot Pocket's fuzzy. Like,
This hot pocket's fuzzy.
Adam,
No,
no, you got it wrong. In the metaphor, you're the microwave.
My character is both the microwave and the hamster.
See, now that sounds poetic.
alright, I'm muting myself again before I cause any more distractions.
I forgot completely where I was. What was the question?
The pressure seemed to be coming from that store.
from the door that is to my.
Yes, the grate, the 5x5
Okay.
grate.
Yeah. Can I start to head that way?
Sure can.
Here in a minute, I'm going to have to go find out what my cat just broke.
Oh, bud, I'm sorry.
I heard it in the distance. All right.
You go up to the grate, it pops off easily. As you see that cord that is on the ground, you pop it open and move it aside gingerly, but you see that kind of internal sucking action kind of
Huh?
escalate a little more and more within that tube.
Huh?
And you see bits of flesh.
Where's this tube at?
Agree.
The cord that was attached to your father. Um,
It's doing what kind of action again?
it's doing this. It's almost imploding, almost as little
Damn.
bits of skin almost get sucked in
Griposaurus
before you see your father's face also get sucked through that tube. And it only just hits you how awful it is when you look back to see your father has completely dissolved and is being sucked through the tube. Before looking back into the room, you see a large pulsating red mass of skulls and, well, they're not quite skulls. They're too amorphous to be skulls. They're more like faces pulsating through a plastic sheet. It's red hue, just full of malice and hatred and uh, sad, dejected voices almost gibbering.
I knew it.
In front of you is an ooblex, um, which is going to get a surprise round on you.
I knew he was
And
an undead, bro.
roll
I had a
initiative.
feeling.
We're safe though, so we just ignore the screams and keep on going.
Oh, there's about to be a lot louder noises than just some screams.
Huh? What you mean by that?
Let's find out.
Do 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 do.
What's crazier
Okay, yeah, the
is
ooblex is.
what if your father really was down there, and the Ooblex like got him, but like fucked with his brain, so he legitimately thought that was just stuff keeping him alive, and then just took him away. That'd be nuts.
Not depressing at all.
I mean, do you guys know what an ooblex is?
No.
A
Okay,
non-Newtonian
well,
liquid.
Ooblex, cornstarch and water.
Yeah.
You hit it hard, it's a solid. You touch it slowly, it's soft, and you go right
That's-
through it.
that's ooblix, not ooblex.
No, it's called Oobleck. OOBLEK. Oobleck. That's what that stuff's called.
Ah, gotcha.
So now it just sounds like you're saying plural or Ooblex.
My favorite brand of cleaning detergent.
Blinded by the light. Wait, in that song, are the lyrics blinded by delight or by the light?
I'm pretty sure it's by Delight.
Huh. My whole life, I thought it was blinded by the light.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
So, it's going to make its first pseudopod attack.
It's the light.
Yeah, blinded by the light. The light.
Okay. I've heard
What's
it.
your AC?
18.
18, so it misses by 1. Uh, and then it's going to attempt to use its multi-attack to eat memories, like it did on you earlier. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay, wait, hold up. What? You lagged for me, and then all of it came at once. What?
My bad, I'm sorry. I need you to make a wisdom save as it uses eat memories, which is what affected you last time.
Hmm.
Mint just
11.
keeps
Damn it.
losing memories.
Yeah. At this point, I won't be sad about seeing my dad die because I won't remember him.
Yeah, that's sad. But you wouldn't know that.
I lost my memories about cooking. Now who knows what I've lost my memories about?
Oh shit! Yeah, you
Uh,
used to cook.
Takes 11 points of psychic damage.
God damn.
So that's its first turn, and it got a surprise round on you. So we jump into the order, which it goes first.
I was so tempted to open that grate as soon as you said it earlier, but I was like, nah, that's plot.
Hmm.
Fuck your plot.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. And go ahead and roll a wisdom save once more. That's a save.
17.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, I should also say, whenever you're going to make while memory drained, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number from any ability checks, attack rolls it makes. So also roll a d. No, you failed twice, so it increases to a d6. So roll a d6. It's a CR5 creature.
And you're fighting it by yourself.
And I got a
Yep.
surprise round on you.
Nah,
Yep. And I'm getting attacked by a cat. Okay, so I
Eat
have
it.
a. So I basically got Bane with a -6 to it now.
Not a -6. It's roll a d6
Roll a
and
d6.
subtract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got. Okay. Well, I would like to cast Shatter right here.
Sure. Yeah. It's save DC 16, and it's a Constitution save.
Yep.
Yep.
What's your con score? Pretty good. Yep, that's gonna save. So it'll take half damage.
I will also risk attack of opportunity, and I am gonna be getting back over here.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good move. Yep.
so everyone's deaf now, right? Because we're in enclosed spaces and you use shatter.
No, not quite. You guys
Yeah,
are far enough away that you can hear the shatter, but
yeah.
yeah, go ahead, roll me your guys' initiatives as well.
Me and
From
these guys
here?
are hearing
Oh
some ringing.
no.
No, I'm already rolling their initiatives as well.
God. Weren't there 6 of them originally?
Yeah,
There were 5 of them originally.
yeah. One of them ran away. My bad.
That's like my best initiative I've ever rolled.
18. Let's go. Y'all can't let me keep scoring above you with a -1 initiative.
I mean, we're talking about bricks here. Like when do
Again.
I roll good on bricks?
Fair.
I roll good on stupid shit, not when I need to.
Right?
Wow, that's impressive. Gotcha. Cool. Next in the order would be Alwyn.
Hello. Measuring time. Movement measuring. I pick up, hold right click. I'm moving my fucking. Oh god. Oh, that's right. Okay, I don't have to hold the right click though. Huh. Okay. Wait. How do I like? How do I do this again? Oh, that's right. Right there. Okay, so I can go about here. Got it. Bam. Gonna move there. That's it. That's all I can do.
I mean, you can dash.
Yeah,
I
bonus
can
action dash to get all the way over there.
Yeah, actually, I am gonna do the dash action. Good point. Good point. Good clutch. Good clutch up. I'm gonna. This is terrible. This is so terrible. Right after I was like, yeah, I was not good at fighting in enclosed spaces.
Mm-hmm.
15-foot wide room. God damn it. Anyway, that's my turn.
Well, you could go into its lair over here.
No, thank you.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. After that is Slave 4, who's probably going to hear the screaming and take a couple steps away.
Yeah.
Fair.
Probably be
Uh,
deafened.
Next is Arby.
Alright. So I don't know how to do the click to click thing with the measuring. Snap the corner.
Oh, that's the measuring tool. No, you're just going to use your select tool, pick up your character, and
Well, it's
shift.
to measure how far.
Oh. You want to snap to a center to measure your distance.
Like I don't know how to go to a spot, set it, go to another area. You know how like Noah did.
Yeah. So you when you know how you move your your chip. When you
Yeah.
pick up your chip by holding left click, right click, and then you can move forward. And then whatever square you're hovering, if you right click again, it'll put a marker there, and you can like move again. And then right click
Okay.
there. Yeah, like that.
Gotcha. And since I'm going to be doing bonus dash, so it's 60 feet that I can go. Do it right. Give me a second.
That's why I just measure and move.
There you go. I'm just going to stop there.
Okay. Next
Oh,
in
you
the
can't do it
order,
with the measuring tool too.
Bricks.
Okay. I made a shape.
Thank you. Could you please get it off the screen?
I'm gonna get there. I'm going to bonus action.
Damn, I forgot about bonus actions.
I mean, I'm the only one that has a legitimate bonus action, if we're being honest.
I have shield of faith.
I'm in this aspect. Bonus action. Bubba's down here, right?
You left Bubba up in the workshop.
That's right.
Actually, outside the workshop, hovering.
Yeah, he's in the tree. That's right. I forgot about that.
We can include him. He'll just be here in maybe 2 rounds of combat.
It'll take forever. It's not that big a deal.
He's a familiar. Can't you just summon him?
It would take a minute, so 6 turns.
Isn't that for the initial summon?
No, it's 10 minutes for the initial summon.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, no, unless your familiar's on you, he's kind of useless. um. Yeah, no, I guess I'm just gonna chill then. So yeah.
Yeah. Rightfully, these 3 slaves.
Also
They
gonna
go
back the
back.
fuck up.
All right, back to the top of the order with the Ooblix.
Lukes.
Ooblix. How far can you move?
Oh, wait, so did that thing like scan all our brains as soon as we came in?
Pretty much, yeah. Well,
But
sort of, not quite. How an Ooblix works is it can eat the memories of whatever it kills and then imitate that. And once it's eaten all its memories, it knows everything about that
Should I?
person.
so that's why it knew what to mimic when good old Minthro came in.
Bonus action. Self
I'm mad now.
Understandably.
Crazy, because it didn't do jack shit when we came in.
The goo ate my dad.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Every now and then. It's hiding again.
No, I'd
Bastard.
come back out here. I forget what the spells do. Okay. Yeah, let's go with
Did it slurp through that fucking doorway?
Yeah.
yeah, sure did.
All 10 feet of it slid through that 5 foot. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Yeah. The only person that can see it is Minthro. Minthro, you see this pulsating mass of faces cry out in pain, almost resonating with the sphere of augury as you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Remember to subtract that d6.
Okay. So I'll just roll a d6 on
19.
here.
Good.
18.
Oh, nice. 18. Good, you save. And that's gonna be its turn. Next in the order,
Get
Alan.
out of my head.
My ear. There's a doorway. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to move. That's the measuring tool.
It sure is.
10, 15, 20. Right here. And Eldritch Blast. The Oobleck. Roll them bones. That's not the right button. Okay.
I see that you still haven't fixed up the spell attack feature.
I have not added it to it yet. Boy, oh boy. What is that? D20 for
Roll to hit, yes.
D20. 11.
Plus your spell
That's
attack modifier.
Oh, so plus 7. So 18.
an 18 will hit, yes.
Big.
Roll a d10.
D10. That. The fuck did I just click? I clicked on the dice roller, my bad. There we go. Woo! D10.
5. Cool.
Massive.
5 force damage.
Oh, wait. 5th level, 3 beams. Oh, yeah.
level
It's 5th
should be 2
level in
beams.
that class.
3 beams. Yeah, so wait. So
Yeah. No,
Three
it should be 3 beams.
No,
Yeah.
it's 2 beams at 5th level.
5th level is 3 beams. Beams. I'm reading it right now.
3
Chunky.
beams at 11th level.
Oh! I see. Okay, I see that now. I was like 5th level 3 beams, 11th level 4 beams, and I stopped at 11th level. Okay, so 2 beams. So that's what?
So another.
You roll again.
Yeah, you have to
Roll
make
to
another
hit
attack
again.
roll and another damage roll.
Oh,
That's-
another attack roll and another
Yes.
damage roll.
We'll just keep that damage if you
Yeah.
Hit.
So
hit again,
Yeah.
which you
that's
do.
gonna be
Yeah.
it.
So just an extra 1 damage on top of that.
Yeah.
So
So
6
6 total damage.
Let me write that in
Nice.
real quick. While I'm sitting
I
here.
play a lot of warlocks, my friend. I know how Eldritch Blast works.
Bro, you play warlocks?
I love
Cringe.
warlocks.
Cringer.
Slave number 4.
Huh?
Gonna rightfully GTFO.
Call me?
Oh no, it's Alwyn's turn first.
I just did my turn.
Yeah, he just did his
Oh.
turn.
That's why I was doing Eldritch Blast.
Any more movement? Any bonus actions?
I do have bonus actions actually. We're gonna. That's AC. Compelled duel. Yeah, I'm gonna do compelled duel on the Ooblix.
Okay, concentration
saving
1
throw.
minute. Wisdom
Yep.
saving throw.
Yep. It's sucker save. Oh wait, yeah,
Save or suck.
save or suck.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Gotcha.
Why do I have a feeling that this thing is good in wisdom?
It's not, but it's what's your DC 15? Yeah,
yes.
no. It just gets over that.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's all I could do.
Why is the paladin hiding behind the artificer?
Cause you're in the way. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in front of that thing. Gross. It's gonna get in my armor. Plus, I'm blind. Fuck! I forgot about that.
Oh, so your attacks should have been at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You are
I-
welcome.
I'm sure we can retcon that Arby would have dropped to the light.
Oh
Would
yeah.
he though? Would he though?
It had been
Fair
since
point.
then. I'm just guessing it hasn't been an hour.
Oh god, no. It's been 15 minutes.
Here. I just need to
Yeah.
do something really quick.
You ever just get blinded by your friend?
It is Arby's turn.
Fuck. I keep getting distracted. I'm trying to write in Eldritch Blast.
Arby's gonna move right there,
Okay.
and he is gonna cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
There we go. Look at that. Yummy, yummy.
Okay.
Ow.
Go ahead. Roll damage.
Oh,
Remember, you're going to have to roll each dice individually
Yeah.
because you only roll 1 by hitting that spell.
Yeah.
We already know you're using 3rd level.
can you not change it in D&D Beyond?
So
I don't know how to interact with the two, and I don't care to learn.
Yeah. I mean, I've already got this.
So it's 1d4 plus 1 for each, and that's 1 right there. So, and there's what? How many missiles again?
So there's 3 to start off with. You get an additional for each level. It goes up. So 5 in total.
2, 3,
So
4, 5, and then plus 1 to all of those.
yep. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus another 4, that's 16. Plus 2, 18 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Good going.
And I think
What type of damage is Eldritch Blast? Is it force?
Force.
Okay, so I thought.
yep, that's all Arby's gonna do. By the way, Arby does drop light on Alan's helmet before all of
Good.
this.
Mint, you're up.
Because there's no way he would have been able to run through that door fast enough. He would have ran into a wall or something.
What?
Okay.
The blind effect is like you can't see more than 5 feet away or something like that, right?
Blind is not that.
No, it's just you can't see and you have advantage.
You can't
on-
see.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can't
Yeah,
see
so
and
you
you have
automatically
disadvantage
fail.
on all attacks and any
You automatically
sight-based
fail
things.
any ability checks that require sight. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and attack
let's
rolls
say
are
I
made
make a
of
blind
advantage
monk.
against you.
How annoying would that be?
Very. I'm playing a
Um,
blind fighter in my other campaign with blind fighting. It's not as good as you'd think.
No, but
Uh,
I could be Lee Sin, so
Okay.
nobody else knows that.
So yeah, it's Mint's turn.
Yeah. I would like to cast Cure Wounds at first level on myself.
Understandable.
My head hurts.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're hurt.
Yep.
Like a
Like
So
a
lay
lot.
on
bonus
hands
action.
isn't a bonus action, right?
Lay on
But he-
hands is an action. It's a
That's what I
full
thought, okay.
action.
Okay.
Healing word is a bonus action though.
Yeah, healing word.
And mass healing word also is. So
Wait, I thought
Mass
healing.
healing word?
yeah, I'm looking at my bonus action list right now.
Yeah, wait, I thought healing word was the action one because it's able to target multiple people, and like healing touch or whatever the other one's called.
No, Cure
is-
Wounds is the spell slot action one. That,
Okay, so it's an act. So that's okay. I always get those mixed up on which one's which. So
Yeah.
I always think healing to cure wounds is that bonus action because you have to touch somebody and it's like one
no,
person.
healing word is the bonus action, but it only does a D4.
That's right.
And then there is mass Cure Wounds and mass healing word.
Yeah. That's right.
Hmm.
Okay. My
So
bad. I
what's
always get
Mint up
mixed up.
to?
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use Guardian Armor Defense, and I'm going to give myself 5 temporary hit points as well.
All right. Good call.
Yep, and that's my turn. Or actually, I would like to move a little bit further away.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck that thing. You'll go through my friend's income.
All right. Bricks, you're up.
All right. Well, Brooks can't do a ton here. So he's going to move here. So I can technically touch both of these two, right?
Yes, you can.
Standing right here. All right. Twin cast Dragon's Breath.
All right.
So, let's see. I need to roll 17. I'm good. So I'm giving both of you fire. 15-foot cone in front of you.
Don't you dare use it while I'm standing in front of you.
I'm trying
No.
to nerf myself or anything. All right. But since I'm
Use
using
it right
great,
now.
no, I'm not trying to nerf myself, Aaron, or anything. But since I'm using a great sword, what's the like? When does the disadvantage kick in from being in like small spaces?
Usually when you are forced to like crouch. So you're currently standing full straight up.
Okay,
You're fine
'cause
right now.
But if I run into the room with the ooblix, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
That's
still a good 7 feet, right?
I mean, yeah, but like the walls are so. I don't know. Never mind. Okay.
So, let's see. I'm going to do that. Let's see. How much movement do I have left? Started here. Okay, yeah. And I can't shoot in there. Yep. I'm just going to back up an additional 5 feet next to Alwyn. And I'm just going to say, all right, you guys can breathe fire. Have fun.
Get in there. Come on, RB. Let's go, RB. I'm gonna teach you a new swear. You ready to go fuck shit up? God.
I don't have
Okay.
a mouth.
Can I holler to avoid the documents?
No promises.
Okay.
Whoop. Back to the
Yeah.
top of the order after all the slaves try and escape. We have the Ooblix. He's gonna
Cowards.
come up. He's gonna make himself into a weird shape. Just know that there's like he's squeezing through the doorway. Yeah, gonna attack Arby. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's really gonna do it. It's I need Arby to take 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning.
And 5 psychic damage.
So 11 in total.
Okay, it's also going to target Alwyn with the Eat Memories.
Whoa, hey,
Ugh.
no one's allowed to touch those. Get out of there. Is that
So
wisdom
Alwyn,
save?
go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Ooh, thank God it's not one of my negative stats.
Yeah.
17.
Hey, good. You save.
Thank the gods. Nobody's allowed to touch those.
Eat Memories is more of a mechanical thing more than it is actually eating your memories.
I mean, if it kills you with it, doesn't I mean it doesn't matter either way. So it's gonna eat them at that point.
Yep. All right. Next in the order, Alwyn, you're up.
All right. Well, the doorway's a little blocked. What do I do? Ah, wait. Sorry, I'm reading something. Oh, melee attack. Okay, damn. That's unlucky. Okay. The save on this. Cool. I'm going to cast this on the Ooblix. This is the modified spell that you had me modify.
Wisdom save.
Yep. Wiz save.
Against 15.
Yeah.
That is 14 plus 1, 15. Dang.
Fuck! God, every time! It's, bro, I just want this spell to work once.
Too bad.
God, this is my new banishment. This is why I've been avoiding the spell.
I'm sorry, Chief. That sucks.
God damn it. Bonus action.
Piss yourself.
Go ahead. Do it. Bonus action. Well, I hope I can get up to the front at some point. So, I'm gonna bonus action Searing Smite onto my blade.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Is that everything you can do? Yeah, that's unless you want to move somewhere.
I'm going to move closer to the doors so I can actually get ready to hit shit.
Okay. Arby. James. Hello.
Can you hear
Hello.
me?
There we go.
Oh,
Hello?
yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use the flaming breath thing, even though Arby doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's magic. Don't question it.
Don't
I don't know
question
how-
it. It's magic.
I don't
You'll
know how to
need
use
your
it.
exhaust pipe.
Enforce is a saving throw on the thing.
What do I need to do?
Is it a deck save or what?
Mm.
I'm asking Bricks. Chunky.
Oh.
For fire, yeah, Dex. Yeah, action to breathe fire. And then it is going to be 3d6 fire damage, and it is a Dex save to get half.
16 plus what's its dex? 4. Yeah, so dirty 20.
Well, that saves, but it still takes half damage.
Okay.
A 3d6.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Half a 9,
Oh.
so 4.
4.
We both rolled 9.
Why are you both rolling?
We
I-
both rolled
I-
at
I-
the same time.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's crazy that you guys actually both rolled 9.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so 4 fire damage.
See, now this is where you'd hit the one-liner Bricks, and you go, "Let's see how you feel getting dried up," and then that's when the fire would come out. See?
We are
I'm-
not turning this into a rock movie.
No, like, cause he was dried out because of hell, and so then he'd be like, "Let's see how you like getting dried up," and then that's when he'd say like the name of his move, his attack he's doing, like it's an anime, and then do it.
I don't know.
This
It
is a
comes off
cartoon,
more
okay?
like a. It comes off more like a rock movie where the rock says 3 sentences and then beats up the bad guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that kind of rock movie. I was thinking like the music.
No.
Yeah, no, yeah. What's the difference?
So did Alan already enchant his weapon with some sort of magic?
Yes.
Yep.
Damn it. And then my weapon's naturally magic. So I can't cast magic weapon on either of our weapons.
Yeah, you can. Oh wait, I'm thinking holy weapon. Never mind. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Ignore.
Whose
Yep,
turn
I'm
is
good.
it?
It's the end of my turn.
Ah, got you.
I got nothing else to do. Oh, hold on. I'll step back, even though it would take a. There you go. Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Let's see if you can hit a 19.
I mean, it has like a +7 to hit,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
but it does so with disadvantage. So the first one would hit. The second one would also hit. So it will hit.
What is it slapping me with? Tentacles?
Yep. So 3 bludgeoning damage and another 5 psychic damage.
Eight. Got it. Okay.
All right. That's all you're doing. So next in the order we have Mint.
Yay! What do you want? Arby is the only one that's taken damage besides me so far, right?
Yes.
Oh, didn't Alan get. No, he saved.
He saved.
Cameron.
I hit once. Okay. Like to move right there. I want to cast Fairy Fire to where it only gets the Oobleck, so it will need to make a Dex save of 16.
Dex save. That's 11 plus. And it's a save specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's only a 15. So it'll hit.
Cool. So yeah, now everyone has advantage on hitting him.
Perfect.
Hey, now we have a sparkly flesh ball in front of us.
Yep.
Yep.
Is
And
that all you're doing?
I don't have anything as a bonus action, so yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bricks, you're up.
Yay. I'm gonna move here.
Glow, baby, glow.
I'm going to fire firebolt.
All right. Roll to hit
Nat
with
20.
advantage. Nice. 27 damage. Wow. That's-
Huh.
Nice.
Bricks just walks in front, snaps his finger like fucking
Roy
Mustang.
Weekend.
Royal Mustang.
and then just looks out at his hands, just like
Mention this dude.
what the fuck happened? And just back the fuck up again.
You go to snap, and as soon as you snap, you like get your little shake and glow, and as the firebolt goes off, you're like, "Well, okay, all right."
God damn.
All right. Well, it's
29
back to the
damage.
top.
Holy fuck.
It's the Ooblex's turn. It's gonna squeeze in here.
Why
As it
me?
Slorps and slimes past you. It's gonna hit Bricks.
Fair.
Ugh. Well, that's with disadvantage. You gotta be kidding me.
Got him! Got him! He
Two nat
rolled
20.
20, baby.
Did he roll 2 nat 20s on me?
Say it.
Aaron?
Baby.
Yes, sir!
Roll another d20. I'm gonna silvery barbs.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Another nat 20.
No, it's not an at 20, but it's an 18.
I'll take that.
That would have been funny, bro.
I'm giving myself advantage.
Take 6 bludgeoning
Okay, 1 second.
and
Roll that. Oh, chaos proc.
nice.
On a 2, my guy?
I have a DC of 5.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And
You've
I
had
also-
that thing up to DC 10 before.
Yeah.
I've gotten it up to a DC 12.
Yeah. 3980. That also looks really.
And then you also have a
30
tides proc to work with whenever you want to use it.
39's 80, right?
3980, yeah.
Hey, Bricks, you fall asleep.
God.
Bam! Glow.
And your body is translucent.
So I'm translucent into
Fireball
sleep.
really took something out of him.
So
Well-
yeah, in total you take 6 bludgeoning and 7 psychic.
Ah! Yay.
Yay, 13.
Mint, make a wisdom saving throw. Minus that
6. Yep.
6.
Nope.
Ooh,
Ah.
Negative 1.
1.
Okay,
-1.
so the dice goes up by 1 degree. So it's now a D8.
Ooh.
Cool. What happens whenever I get to a D20?
Oh, then it knows all of your memories. And as it knows all your... Oh, I also didn't even roll the damage for that as well. But once it knows all your memories, it can impersonate you with all your skills and whatnot.
By the way, RB Alwyn, Dragon Breath drops.
Drops.
Oh, I already
Um,
used it.
Oh, it keeps going for a minute.
I haven't even gotten to
Um,
my turn. So
I know.
14.
But it drops.
Yeah, because you didn't pass.
19.
No, because I'm asleep. I'm unconscious.
I don't like these
Okay.
numbers you were saying.
Yeah, it's 20 psychic damage.
Ooh.
20. You say 26?
No, 20 psychic
Okay.
damage. Not 26. Oh my god, not 26.
Okay. That would hurt.
By the way, Aaron, you still do have a chaos proc ready and waiting for you as well.
Yeah, and I best used it before your
Death.
sleep transitions into
Am I going to die from my dead dad?
Possibly. I'm gonna die from
Maybe.
a dead dad.
My dad kills everyone?
I mean, Bricks
Dad's
is
TPK?
Bricks is asleep with 3 HP.
He tells a dad joke so bad that you all take psychic damage.
100 psychic damage each. Uses power word kill. It's just a shitty dad joke.
I know Aaron would make a boss like
Hi,
that.
Mint. I'm Dad.
Heart just explodes.
Alwyn, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna swing at it. With my sword.
Yeah, it's not looking great. I should say that.
Yeah, I'm
So
swinging at it with my sword, and I have Searing Smite active, so I'm gonna use this button.
it's almost like somebody did 27 damage in one hit.
29.
Fuck. Did I not?
29.
Okay, hold on. I gotta swing with my sword, I guess. But the damage is already there for the sword, so it's
And it needs to make a DC
hit.
save.
Yeah, DC
hit.
15.
For
I have to make sure I hit first. Does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, and then yeah, you have to do a DC save.
It saves. Is that half damage then?
It's a Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution. Does
Yeah,
it still
Constitution.
save? Yeah, con is +3. Yeah, it still saves.
Okay, where's at the start?
I think it takes the initial fire damage, but it does not.
Yeah, it doesn't get
stay on
ignited
fire.
though.
Yeah.
It doesn't stay on
Okay.
fire.
So
Yeah.
it takes 16 damage total.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, big boy, how do you do this?
Nice.
Wait, it's dead? Oh no, it doesn't matter then. Okay. As it comes like past Alwyn, this is like he's just like, oh shit, that thing's quick, and just fucking takes a swipe at it as it's moving and it like hits bricks and all that. He just takes a swipe at it. Searing Smite just goes slicing through as like it just flame is left behind the slash in like the cut wound. And he's just like, I don't think that did too much as it just flops, like deflates like a jellyfish caught on the beach.
Oh, I was gonna have fucking RB go ape shit on this thing. I was gonna have him swap over to his great club, put his shield away, then cast mass healing word, and then he's gonna walk up to this fucker and he's gonna start wailing on it with
That's a
booming
lot of
blade
turns.
next round.
That's a lot of turns you're going through there,
Oh,
buddy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But
Well,
me swapping
yeah,
weapons, that's an action. And then bonus action, mass healing word.
As the John S. Greatsword slices through this thing, it cries out in pain. All the faces writhe, and all these different characters, they seem to want to be free, as if trying to extend out, and small little faces just shoot out and fall flat to the ground as Minthro, one figure, crawls towards you, saying, "It hurts. It hurts so much," as your dad lies limp on the ground before turning into a red gelatinous form.
Huh.
Brix is
Yeah.
just on the ground, snoozing away.
Yep. I'm fucking leaving.
Honk
Fuck.
Schnoo.
Fuck that slime. Fuck this place. I'm fucking leaving.
Hey, it wasn't me that killed your father this time, and that's all that matters, I guess.
It wasn't Briggs this time.
It wasn't that too.
It wasn't a party member.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Technically, you did kill what remained of my dad.
No, I didn't. That's not fair. Those are just memories. I didn't kill an actual person. I just killed a memory.
Dude, Alwyn, what the fuck? Why would you kill her dad?
Bro!
His mind was all
Yeah.
that remained. Who's locked in that
Minthro, as you climb the ladder, the slaves before you, quite literally climbing for their lives, far before you, you get to the top workshop, seeing the door wide open, and dead slaves on the ground. Unfortunately, Brix is not conscious to see through Bubba, but it's quite clear what happened as there are goblin arrows in each of them, as if they were pincushions. And you hear the rumbling of machinery in the distance coming nearer. This being a result of
Owen's nat
Brix's
1 in stealth.
Unfortunately, yes.
I will shut the hatch and go down.
Hey, what about the slaves?
They're dead. Fuck them.
Damn. Those twins seemed important though. We can't let them die. You never put twins in
They're
a
dead.
character in a story and they're not important. That just doesn't happen.
Man, I couldn't give any of them the powder.
So we're just letting
Priorities.
them get captured again, huh?
They're dead.
Thank God most of us are like not good characters.
They're shot with arrows. They're dead.
Oh wait, actually, already?
Yeah, they're pincushions. He got up there and they're pincushions.
Oh. Well, that's what they get for leaving the hideout.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
RB
I shut the
Owen,
hatch,
you
and then I
guys-
go back down. Oh, fuck
RB
that.
Owen, you guys watch as Brix just like still asleep, just rolls over into the ooze. Just him naturally, like as he's asleep, rolling towards the nearest thing of moisture.
We see.
Oh
just,
my
like,
God,
kinda
you just
slithering on the
roll
ground
into
like
what
you're
was
trying to
my
sleep
dad.
swim.
Can RB investigate the body?
You rolled at my dad. Investigate the body of the
Yeah,
Uber.
I want to see if there's anything I can salvage off this.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Roll. I don't know, Chief. You can slurp up some goo, but that's about it.
Generally, it's like survival.
Even still, like there's an abundance of goo here. It's not like it had any money on it.
Yeah.
RB's gonna dump out his water skin onto bricks, and then he's gonna sit there and try with his hand, sit there and try scooping some of this into his water skin.
You might want to
There
wake
you
him
go,
up.
Dad.
Here, it's like ashes, but different.
It's a stress ball.
Stress and anger welling up. And waters.
god.
Goblins are on their way. All the slaves are dead.
Dead, or
I'm dead.
not trying to help them dead. I don't care either way. I'm just asking.
They were shot full of arrows.
Ah, so dead. It's the easier one to get over.
The note that I put down for this was water skin of Oobleck monster, in parentheses, aka Minstad.
God fucking damn it.
That way RB remembers for later.
I'll nudge Brex with my foot.
Do I wake up?
I mean, that's up to you, Chief.
Okay, I didn't know if this was like a magical sleep.
It's not
on you.
magical. I mean, the only magical part about it is you were put to sleep.
Okay, I wanted to make sure it was not like I'm asleep for 5 hours.
No.
Sleep for 1,000 years.
Yeah, Rick's just, what happened? Why was I asleep?
It's dead. You passed out. Slaves are dead, and goblins are on their way.
It's pretty much RB's take on it.
Rick's
I mean, they
just
were
like,
hostages technically.
damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright. Brix is gonna close his
Brick.
eyes.
Don't worry about it. This one's not your fault. They decided to run out of the safety of here.
He can't hear you anymore as he closes his eyes and looks through Bubba.
Fair enough.
Bubba sees the wake.
Everyone else heard me though. I was being encouraging, right? Everyone else heard that, right?
You're
RB
signal
just turns his
virtuing.
head. RB just turns his head, not his body, and winks at Alan.
Yeah, someone heard it.
Virtue signaling.
What do I see through, Bubba?
Yeah, you see the remains of 4 people being carried off by goblins.
I'm gonna Bubba look around a little bit. Did their goblins seem to be surrounding the tree in any aspect or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, there seems to be quite a few of them up and around in the distance. You can see the large plumes of smoke of one of these war machines. Can Bubba give me a stealth check real quick?
Sure. Let me find Owl Dex stat. I need to bookmark this page. +3 stealth. 22.
Oh yeah. No, they don't see Bubba.
Yeah, Brooks
They
opens
don't.
his-
They don't seem to be taking any interest in the tree itself, as it's just a tree to them.
Okay.
But beyond that, it's pretty clear that there's quite a few goblins around here, starting to set up a camp.
Brooks opens his eyes and sighs, and he's just like, well, can't go out there anymore. We're going to find another exit somewhere in here.
What about that door? I heard something behind.
I mean, it could be that. It could be any number of ways at this point. But I know for a fact we can't go up there. There's a war machine gonna be parked outside the tree here pretty soon. They're setting up a camp around it. I think they just think it's a tree. I hope. But yeah, we can't go out there anymore.
They just saw
Intro.
sniffles running out of it, and they still think it's a tree.
I mean, as far
Yeah, they're not the smartest creatures.
yeah, Brooks is just like they are goblins.
Man, thank God. I
Casual
like my goblin character.
racism.
Arby's
Thank
gonna
God I'm
hold
not
the
my
water
goblin.
skin towards Minthro. Minthro, would you like this?
We'll take it. Not saying a word.
I collected your father for you.
Not a
come out of?
word.
Shut up, it's sweet.
Minthra, where did it come from?
Wait,
That
what?
puddle.
Man.
He literally just points towards the giant pile of
Were you meaning
red
the sludge, or were you
gelatinous.
meaning something else?
Brooks is asking where did this thing come from? Because he doesn't know about this whole other room in here.
That's true. Good point.
There's a second room through that way.
Brooks is gonna come in here, kind of look through the grate.
I'm actually curious as well.
Yeah, he's gonna start crawling his way through.
Yeah, after a short jaunt through, it seems to be just a general ventilation shaft. You see yeah, this room seems to be some sort of reception place. Although it seems to have become a den for an Ooblix, as there are large trails of this viscous red slime that smells of sulfur, that leads in pretty much every direction, as well as into vents and other cracks in the walls that it could just squirm through. There is 2 doors to your north that you can see.
Brooks is just kind of looking around. This thing must have been here forever.
How long have I been working above it?
I'm gonna scavenge around in here. Is there any, I guess, remnants of its past kills?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
5.
You find some plastic cards with people, like, painted on them, but besides that, no, nothing.
I just hold up one of the plastic cards, chuck it over my shoulder. You somehow hear a cat screech. Well, nothing down here. Bricks is just kind of holding his head, just kind of rubbing and just like, oh. Did that thing knock me out? What happened?
Yeah, it did knock you out actually. Well, maybe it was your magic. Cast a spell and then fell asleep, so I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Could I look in the other door, or were they connected?
I was
Which
looking in
door?
this
Can you ping it
room,
for me?
Oh,
so we haven't looked at the doors yet.
I want to look in this door then.
This one? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Go ahead, roll me an investigation check.
Do I still got that minus D8?
Yes, you have it for an hour.
God damn it. Alright,
13.
so 13, yeah.
13. Ha-cha-cha-cha. The door seems to be locked. It's, after giving it a good tug.
So,
Oh.
So we need to find the key.
yeah, because I could try picking it, but I've got a +0 to that, plus proficiency, then minus a D8.
Yeah. What about this door that I'm next to? Can I roll
Well, what
investigation
about
on
it? Sure.
If that's where I get the good roll, of course.
Yeah, Chief, you got a nat 20 on one of those hits. I don't want to hear it.
My only
You,
hit.
you took almost half of its life in one hit. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, so with that, yes, this door seems to be fully functional and you can open it, but you see almost like a membrane on it, on the handle itself, and you get the feeling that there might be something biological waiting for you on the other side if activated.
Bricks he's going to reach for it and he just closes his hand and draws it back. I think there's a creature on the other side of this door.
It's not like pulsating or anything. It's not like
It's obvious
it seems
it's
to
been
be
used.
like the how do I put this? It's basically, yeah, the like spiderweb equivalent of an ooze.
Yeah. And it's not the same color as the Ublex.
No, it's an ooze.
No, it is. It is still the same reddish tint in a thin
okay.
membrane.
Okay, so
Next.
either okay, so there might be another Ublex on the other side of this door.
Out of game. I'm just waiting for like 3 more Ublexes to show up. They all ate my dad though, so they're all just going to be my dad.
All traumatized Mint even further.
Yeah.
It's me, your dad!
Hey, Minty, how's it been? Oh, what'd you do to dad number 3 over there? Come on, give dad number 4 a hug.
Bricks is gonna back up and he's gonna pull on the door.
What? Eat your memories? I never.
You pull the door, the lever to the door, it opens up and you see this large membrane that's very thin, translucent even. As the door comes down, you see the membrane flip forward as the tension from it releases, and a large glob of something falls from the ceiling and catapults towards how far? Snap to center. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
God damn it!
30 feet. 30 feet.
I even
Wow,
As
that's
backed
you
pretty
up.
deep.
take do.
Is it more than 3?
Okay.
It
It can't do less than 3.
Then I'm
but
down.
we'll see how much it does. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 acid damage.
Alright, yeah, Bricks. Whatever it is, smacks Bricks in the face. You hear a grunt and he falls to the ground.
So it's ooze. Is it
Uh,
ooze?
Aaron?
It's
don't-
not an ooze. It is just
The
a
ooze.
sack of basically acid.
Oh.
Almost like a place where it gestates food.
Yeah.
Like a exterior stomach.
Okay.
Aaron, do you want me to roll my chaos proc? Since, I get knocked unconscious here.
Oh god, I'm
Uh,
the only one near
You
you.
know what? I need to be better about getting on top of that, so it's fine.
Well, no, it doesn't get used until I have a long rest. That's when it
Yeah.
fizzles.
Okay.
So, I'm just asking if this procs it.
Boop-a-doo-doo. Yes.
Okay.
We love dice. It tells us what to do.
1482.
1482.
I think this is the first time we've had one this low.
I thought we had one in the 900s once. 1482?
The creature nearest you gets 1,000,000 experience?
Wow.
Whoa! Thank God we're not doing experience.
The caster routinely forgets magical command words. Luckily, you don't have any magical items that require command words.
Thank God.
That would have been terrible.
Well, yep, so Bricks is dying on the floor.
Anybody gonna help him?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
RB doesn't really know.
Yeah, you guys in the other room.
Because y'all
Yeah.
poking at this slime like it's a dead rodent on
Yeah.
I
on the
pour my
sidewalk.
I pour my mechanical spiders on you.
Bricks just jolts and he's just like, I walked away from it for a reason. Ow. Huh.
Just kind of shake my head at you.
Do you
Yeah,
want a
fuck
shot
you
at
too,
me?
buddy.
I know I caused all this. Do you want a shot at me? I'm willing.
At this point, knowing you for a while, I think the universe gets enough of those for me.
Fair enough.
And then I will walk out.
Bricks just gets up, just like, and he's gonna poke his head in, because he does not understand caution.
I think you would at this point.
He still does. The amount of times he gets smacked in the head, he has brain damage.
Oh, okay, so does Alwyn. Just what's the point?
And is
Throw
Alvin
whatever's left
cautious?
over brain up there. I mean, sometimes but that's more than anything.
All right. What you see before you is a decom room. So there's a bunch of thin metal bars along the far side of the wall. Whoop. Nope. Time to launch the game again.
Nice.
There's a decontamination sprayers on the far side of the wall, as there is a broken down barrier in between you and those sprayers. They seem to jut out from numerous places or numerous places around the far side of the room, from the ceiling to the walls. Again, there's this barrier with broken glass, almost like a one-way mirror, on one side dividing the room in half, and on the uh, east, no, the west side of the room, you see the two large doors that were the ones that you first confronted when you just entered this place.
Do I notice anything interesting in here beyond all that?
Beyond that, you're not sure.
Well,
You're welcome to look around.
sure, I have no caution.
Goodness.
Investigation?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me investigation.
7.
7. Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of buttons on the on one the side you're on of this middle section.
Briggs is
You
just...
good? Roll 20.
What?
My roll 20's having troubles. She's trying her best.
Briggs is just like, I don't want to push the buttons. I don't think they'll work anyway.
Hey.
And he's going to start walking back.
By about the time that you get back to the door, you'll have noticed that Minthro has come back to the other door. I want to punch it.
Good.
I want to try breaking the door down. Hello? Did I go?
Which door? Again, I'm staring at a black screen.
Oh, the
The-
door that was locked.
Ah, cool. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll 2 hit.
26 minus 6, so dirty 20.
20's gonna hit.
12 thunder damage.
That's enough to break through. Yeah. You burst the door down as if just like if it had hinges, it would have just flung off of them. It's flings off of the rail, the system that keeps it in line as dust is kicked up, and the door flies like 5 feet down the hall. That you now see this long hallway because you have dark vision, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
The only person
It seems
on our
to
team that
break
has
off into 2 directions, left and right, at the end of this hall.
I'll walk up to the front, to the top, see where the 2 directions go. Oh, both doors. Through just common sense, I know that the left one is the one where Bricks was, so I'll head to the right.
Brooks just
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
pokes his head through the vent and he's just like, are you two coming?
How big's
On
this
my
vent
way.
door? How big's this vent door anyway?
This vent is 5 by 5. You
Oh,
can
that's-
fit.
It's huge.
Check it. Choo choo. I guess we should lead the way, right, RB?
Does this door open?
Yes, this door is flown off its hinges, is 5 feet down the hall.
With notably 1 punch mark in the middle.
Yep. It's still like zapping a little bit.
I have a weird and quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if something is weak against light, and you cast light on your weapon and hit it, does it add extra damage?
Light isn't a damage type. Radiant is a damage type.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Radiant has to do with holy magic.
Like, you can't even cast the spell Daylight and actually do what it sounds like it does. I learned that one the
it
hard way.
sort of does. It's good against vampires.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No,
So, what are you doing down this hallway?
Does this door open?
This door?
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Yes, it does.
I will open it.
All right, cool. Roll me a dex save throw.
Fuck. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of d6s. Give me a break. But it only came out to being 14 points of piercing damage. As you feel a sharp pain, or, well, I guess you don't... I guess we'd never really kind of discussed the mechanics of your suit. Is it like a neural link sort of thing? Or...
I would
Is it
assume so.
alien type shit, or do you not feel anything?
I would say it's nerfed. Like, I'm not feeling the exact pain, but I'm definitely feeling it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So you feel a dull pain in where your side would be, as 3 darts are currently sticking out of you.
Take them out. I will cast a second level Cure Wounds on myself. God, that hurt.
Rick's from the end of the hallway after hearing the sound of metal crunching on metal.
Right.
That's why I've been using Mage Hand on most of the doors.
I don't got Mage yet. Got a lightning lord. Use that on the door. Okay. So the door's open.
Doors open.
Ow.
You see a small security room, as there's these large, like, cylindrical things hanging from the ceiling on either side, and they seem to be holding... There are guns in this world, so what look to be similar to guns, but they don't have the wood stock or really anything fancy about them like the guns that you've seen have been. It's very utilitarian in build. They seem to be facing towards the ground, and yeah, no. There's what we'd know as a metal detector as you enter into the room, as there's no power to the facility. It's completely turned off. But yeah, it seems to be a bit of a security checkpoint, as on either side of you, you're flanked by like these poles that have these synthetic cords wrapping between them, funneling you towards a certain direction, heading eastward. What else in this room? In this room, you can see clearly that there are 2 other doorways, both on the eastern wall. One more northward and one southernward. They both are very similar to the doors that you've been going through, these large metallic doors.
Okay. I personally want to get my hands on one of those guns. I don't know about anyone else.
Wait, guns?
Yeah, there's 2 automatic guns on either side of the door.
I want to touch it.
I want a gun as well.
All right, let's get up there. Let's touch him. Which one do you want?
You can pick first.
Oh no, I insist. Your family's place, so you pick.
Okay.
There is one.
All right.
They occupy a 5 foot by 5 foot cube hanging from the ceiling. They are currently right here and right here.
Sorry,
Are
my
these like
computer's being
sentries?
wonky. What the hell is going on? Apparently, I'm in some random fucking. I lost my icon
So
for
is
some
there a
reason.
There you
difference? Is there a difference in
Thank
appearance
you.
between them?
Is there a difference between them?
Yeah, in appearance or anything?
No, they are pretty well identical, both of them.
Yeah, mine's more special. It got 2 boxes.
But look, mine has a bigger box. Anyway, so yeah, they're just hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah.
I'm
Do
just gonna
these-
run up and try smacking
Wait, are they
one.
just sentry guns?
Yes, they are
Yes.
sentries.
That's what I
What is
asked.
happening?
Oh,
Every time
anyway.
I move,
Hey,
okay,
I was gonna go
James,
behind it.
try refreshing your page.
okay.
Alwyn's gonna go behind the turret and try and rip it down.
How big are they?
They take up a 5 foot by 5 foot, so at least enemy size.
Fair.
They take up a 5 foot by 5 foot cube hanging from the ceiling. They are
So they're medium
cylindrical in
creatures.
shape, but outside of them pops a little. On the outside, there's a little like turret that is hanging off. There's a couple lenses that are staring directly at you.
Can I rip it down?
Sure, you can try. Roll me an. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a strength check.
Hold on. I gotta breathe for this one. I gotta really.
Is it okay if I run off and make a sandwich really quick? I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, go do that. We'll
Okay.
figure out what happens with Alwyn first, and then we'll take a short break.
Okay.
Break the roll. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Fuck!
All right. With that, you pull on it and you feel it give way just a little bit, and you hear a clank. A couple wires come down that are exposed, and you hear a couple zapping and zips from the ceiling. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Oh god.
Y'all ever been shot before? Alwyn has.
Nope.
I was going to ask if I could do an Arcana to try to dismantle the top part, get it off that way.
Yeah, but then
I'd say that it wouldn't be an Arcana check to do that.
Tinkers?
Probably Tinker's tools.
okay, but like, let's be honest here. You know, Mint's Arcana is machinery, so wouldn't they intertwine? You know, a little bit.
For this specifically,
I'm
it's
trying to
not.
dismantle.
Yeah.
For this specifically, it's not magical.
So Tinker's tools are what exactly? I'm proficient in them. I just don't remember what it is.
Yeah,
You
it's
make strength
like
checks, but-
for this, it would basically be sleight of hand. I think it's you assign a skill to however they apply, and then add the tool's proficiency. So no, it's you add a skill modifier, so like dexterity, and then you would roll with your tool proficiency. So yeah, go ahead, roll dex plus your tool proficiency.
Okay. So that is a d20 plus 3.
Your dex is only like a 1?
My dex is a plus 0.
Oh. 14.
13.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
I turn it on, it starts shooting everyone.
Yep.
Um,
I'm AFK right now.
Doesn't matter, it's still full of buckshot.
Oh yeah, I know.
so, yeah. We're gonna go to break after we see one of these turrets start sparking as Mint is disassembling it, and you see the lens light up. And we'll go for a break.
Oh shit.
Uh,
I'm going to get us killed. I'm an emotional wreck right now.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in
Yep.
10 minutes, we'll say.
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
Okay. I'm not the only one. Okay.
No, I'm reading, so.
I got 2 sandwiches, a small bag of Cheetos, and 2 monsters. Let's do this. Ugh. What are you reading?
Kaiju number 8.
Say that again?
Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju?
Yeah, Kaiju number 8. That's what I'm reading.
Is it a book about a monster or something?
Yeah, it's a manga
Hmm.
about a guy who gets infected by a kaiju, and is able to transform between his kaiju form and himself. And he's designated Kaiju number 8 by the Japanese Special Defense Force, or whatever the fuck they're called, Japanese Kaiju Defense Force. And yeah, because he was a powerful, they saw a strong kaiju, and then it disappeared, and they're like, "Fuck, well, give it a number," and so he got named number 8, Kaiju number 8, and that's
So,
Kaiju number 8.
so is it part of the Pacific Rim saga or what?
No.
No, it's
No.
probably just like a ripoff of Attack on Titan.
Gotcha.
No, he doesn't turn into a giant kaiju. It's just the term they use for the monsters, no matter what size they are in the manga.
Well, yeah, I know. I know that kaiju in Japanese means monster, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It's not an Attack on Titan ripoff, Chunky. They got guns and shit.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, see?
So does Pacific Rim.
Yeah, okay, but it's not for Pacific Rim.
They've
Motherfuckers!
also got guns in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but they're used on people. Look, motherfuckers, alright? You could have other things from other stories. None of that shit's original either. Those are all taking something from somewhere.
Oh god, I know. Nothing is original.
Especially on Attack on Titan. God damn. That motherfucker.
Got a new set of dice today, or
Was
a
it
couple
Pacific
days
Rim?
ago.
What's Pacific Rim? What are those movies even taken from?
Pretty much
Comic
old
book
kaiju
series?
films.
Yeah.
A what series?
It's a comic series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a comic series that goes way back.
Oh. That's like, you remember that, Tom, who's the actor? Tom, Cruise?
Selleck.
No, not Tom Cruise. Who was in
Brady?
that movie? No, not Tom Brady.
Not the
That's
football
not an actor.
player.
Oh. I don't fucking know. I don't watch movies.
Oh,
You know.
If it's a movie from before 2006, I have a chance of knowing it.
No, I'm thinking that's not this movie. What the fuck is that movie called? It's like this dude. He's like a part of the military. And they fight these aliens. It's like Groundhog Day, but a military movie.
That sounds
Oh,
decent. That's a good idea.
It's Live Die Repeat, and then they changed the name. Because Live Die
Tomorrow.
Repeat was the Edge of Tomorrow. That's right. But
Live Die Repeat, the manga.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they wear
Well,
those
no, it was-
exosuits to help keep up.
it was released under the name Live Die Repeat,
Oh
but
yeah.
then they changed it for whatever reason.
Yeah, because Live
There's a-
Die Repeat doesn't sound as cool, but it's based off of a manga. I didn't know that until like
The
last
manga's
year.
really good.
I've heard. I just didn't know that until last year when I happened to see it. I was like, oh, movies that came out that are based off of manga stories. And then I saw this movie. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh yeah, it's based off of All You Need Is Kill. And I'm like, oh shit. Huh? Didn't know that. I think that's what the manga's called. All You Need Is
Yep,
Kill.
all you need is kill.
Yeah. Because all he needs to do is kill.
Well, looks like we're all back, right?
I don't know.
Can we get
Yeah.
a roll call then?
Roll call.
Yo.
Are we?
Noah.
Winnie, Tuck, and Ming Ming too. We're Wonder Pets and Will. Oh, that might be copyrighted. Let me stop. Wait a second.
Why was that what I came back to?
Wonder Pets,
Well, we're
Wonder
back.
Pets, we're on our way.
Time for everybody to get shot to death.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So I need y'all to roll initiative.
You're
Or just
welcome.
one gun, or are both turning on?
It's probably both. On our luck.
Could we have avoided this if we just didn't touch them?
Yes.
Man, I always roll low for initiative. I can never roll high enough.
I don't.
Never
Okay,
higher than
so-
11.
I have a negative, and I roll even or higher than you guys. I don't get it.
I mean, once again, we're talking about bricks here.
Yeah, at least you don't have a minus D8 to everything.
Unlucky.
Is that to initiative as well? Because if so, I got a 6.
Initiative isn't a save or an attack.
Okay, so never mind. I got a 13.
Is it saves? Let me pull up the tab again.
Wait, does that mean I had to did all that for nothing?
Ability checks or attack rolls. Yeah. So no, you needed to do that for the investigation as well. But not initiative.
Okay, then 13.
Bricks and then RB. Oof. Yeah. Mint, you're up first.
Wow. So I'm guessing there's nothing I could do to try to keep it from turning on,
I
or are
mean,
we already past that point?
it's activating right now. Yes. It might get a round of combat off. It's just dependent on. Yeah. No. You can try. Again, you're gonna have that -8 to your roll, but still, you can still try.
If we can find a way to get past these and just leave them alone, leave them sentient and on, then if the goblins do try to follow us down here, they'll have to deal with these.
That is a fair point.
But that's metagaming if we try doing that.
Not really.
Well, one of our characters have to bring it up.
Alright, so, sorry, I'm trying to read something. Okay. How about I just try to rip this thing out?
Give me a strength check.
Okay. I would also like to use my infusion ability to give myself my intelligence modifier added on to my strength. Then minus the d8.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20 plus 5 for my intelligence. So 25. And then minus a d8. So 23. Try to rip this
Yeah,
thing out.
I'd say that's good enough to actually pull it down since you are already working on it. Although there are still wires attached and it is currently whirling up.
Can I point it in this direction?
Sure, yeah.
I would have pointed at the other gun.
I should say that the mechanism that rotates it is in this, like, you're basically hugging a big tube, right? The mechanism that actually rotates it is inside this tube. So, it can still aim.
Oh shit.
But I will say, it'll be at disadvantage if you hold it in a wonky direction or way.
Yeah.
Alright. Next in the order, Alwyn.
Yeah. Wait, what did you do a strength check for? I missed that.
I ripped it out of the ceiling.
Oh. Man.
Missed out.
Yeah, I know. Can I try to rip mine out of the ceiling again?
Sure.
Nice.
Oh my
They start playing Russian roulette with these in their arms.
Remember, kids, we're professionals.
Okay. Similarly, you do pull it down, but it still has the ability to aim.
Yeah,
It'll
but
just
I'm holding
shoot
it.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, but I'm holding it.
I'm holding a gun that like has a 20% chance of pointing at me. Yes, that
Yeah,
sounds like a
so-
win-win.
Here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm going to now move this direction with the gun while still holding it, right?
Okay.
Hold on. That's 30 feet. I already used my action to rip it down too. Fuck.
Yep.
Alright, so I can go here. Yeah, I'm moving the gun here with me.
You
Okay.
motherfucker, that thing's gonna point right at me.
No, I got a plan. Trust.
Next in the order. Oh, I need to roll for that one. Yeah, it turns on as well.
Oh, it
I
wasn't
should
on?
say it was not.
Oh! I would've
God,
left
they
it
got an
alone.
external power source?
I would've left
One,
it alone. I didn't know it wasn't on.
Or an internal?
1, 2, 3. Yeah. It can move 20 feet with the wires currently in it.
Fuck! I was trying to run it up the ladder and point it through the fucking floorboard at the goblin. I wanted to get it all the way up there and just spray and pray on goblins with the turret.
Set it right here, make it to where it aims down the hall. I'll just
Right.
cut the wires to this one and take it with us.
Unlucky.
We mount guns on Arby.
I was thinking about
Okay.
figuring out how this works and then mounting a smaller version on Minthro.
Okay, well, that's
Hey,
pretty low as well. All right. Next in the order after Alwyn is Turret 2.
okay.
If I can write it down in my book correctly. Yeah, Turret 2. It's gonna shoot at disadvantage at one of you two chucklefucks.
Well, fuck. Huh.
Looks like it's at
Yay.
Alwyn.
I prefer Giggle Gaff, if anything.
And it rolls with disadvantage. That's a good thing. But your AC's 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll hit. Just barely.
Okay.
But it hits.
Alright. Which one's shooting?
The one you're holding.
Cool.
Fuck.
So, is there something a super disadvantage? Because since it's a ranged weapon, doesn't it have, like, disadvantage on close-up attacks? Like...
Unfortunately, no. You can't stack disadvantage or advantage.
I wish you could stack disadvantage. That'd be cool.
The only
Until you're the
exception to
one
that
getting
rule
it.
is silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it technically
you're
does not
taking.
impose disadvantage.
So you're taking 12 points of. No, wait, I didn't add the. Okay. Not 12. 17 points of piercing damage
So 14.
as you are shot with a small cannon
So 14.
directly. Yeah, 14 damage. I think what
pretty
happens, it just like
Go.
bounces off your armor and into a little groove right where your shoulder is.
It's like,
Next in the order, we have Bricks.
somebody's better cut this wire real quick.
Yeah, cut the wire, cut the wire, cut the wire.
Bricks is just staring at the bullshit that's going on. He was in the process of going over here to like start investigating this door. He's not paying attention, and he just hears, and I just turn as the other rip is happening. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Bang, 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 bang.
And then Alwyn gets shot.
I do I see the wires coming out?
Yes, you would.
Do I see them from both turrets?
Yes, you would. They're very noticeable, long
Okay.
trail of cabling.
I'm
that,
gonna
Alwyn
shoot a
has
fire
dragged
bolt
over
at
you.
the one above Mint, like the one that Mint's holding. Like
Okay.
at the wiring. I can't reach
All
up
right.
there.
Fair, but
16.
fire is not gonna.
You're shooting copper cabling with fire?
Yeah.
A
So a
axolotl.
16 will hit. 16 will hit. That damage is going to be halved. So that is 6 damage, I believe. Right? That's your action.
I'm not burning anything else on this shit.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I hope it shoots you.
It's going to.
All right. Next in the order is Arby.
Hmm.
Do you have anything sharp to
I
cut
have a
this wire
spear,
with?
but it's not equipped.
Switching weapons is only a bonus action, but picking up a weapon like on the ground, that's going to take an action.
Isn't that interact?
So
Is it?
I think that's interact. Which
Yeah,
is two
I've
action.
never,
Do.
I've
So
never
I
used
can-
an action economy to switch weapons.
Yeah, no, it's a reaction. Or a react. Yeah.
I can pull the spear out.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Okay. I pull the spear out and I'm gonna use it to try to cut the wires leading
Okay.
to Alwyn's turn.
Firstly, I need to ask, how are you using it? Because traditionally, a spear
Like a
is
piercing
piercing
weapon.
damage.
They're not sharp on the sides. So I was very disappointed when you said a spear.
Hmm.
You don't have
Is
a
any of
hand
the
axe,
wire
anything?
dragging on the ground?
Yeah, it's exposed wire.
Okay, so it's on the ground. RB's gonna try to like stand on either end of it to keep it steady, and he's gonna stab straight down and twist to try to like tear it apart.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Well, we'll say that counts close enough to slashing. You need to roll to hit.
Oh yeah. Well, I clicked the beyond 20. It just automatically did that, so I'm just gonna roll a d20,
Plus your strength.
which is +2.
It's also a simple weapon, so you're proficient.
So it would be
Dirty 20.
yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
30, 20, and
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
then it's gonna be one-handed. No, would it be one-handed or two-handed? Going straight down, probably be two-handed. I don't know.
Well, for the benefit of the doubt, say it's two-handed. So 4 damage. To the one right next to you and Alwyn. Okay. Arby, is that all you're doing?
Yep.
Alright. Turret 1. It's gonna start whirling. And that's gonna be its turn. Mint, you're up.
I would like to disconnect the wire.
How?
You know what? I'll think I have a hand axe. I'll use that.
Alright.
I'll use my hand axe to try to.
16 for the no, not a 16, an 11.
Yeah.
11 for the wires misses.
I have 2 attacks.
Cool. A 12 for the wires hits.
6.
It's slashing damage. So, there we go. You don't manage to cut all the way through, but you do get a gash out of a couple of those wires.
Yep. I hope I don't
Alright.
get shot. I'd like to give myself some temporary hit points.
Alwyn, you're up.
Okay. Alright, so you slashed it? Did the wires break?
Like half of them, I guess.
Anyway, how far can I go with this thing?
The door.
20 feet from its center. So I'll just point its center.
Bam. Unlucky. Well, you said it has a lens that it looks through?
Sure, yeah, it does.
Is it like a scope type lens, or is it like a lens built in?
It's a lens built in.
Yeah. What if I break that?
You can certainly try.
Like that specifically, I want to break the lens.
Okay.
So I'm
Is
assuming.
John Ness a great sword?
Yeah, this is a great sword.
Cool, that's two-handed. You couldn't use it.
Yeah, I didn't plan on using that. I'm assuming
Okay.
I can punch the fuck out of the lens.
All right.
So
Roll an unarmored attack.
unarmed.
Unarmed attack.
So D20.
Sound like you said unarmored.
Since I don't have an unarmored fighting like feature, I don't get any bonuses, right? It's just
Nope.
straight point. Straight D20.
I mean, it's roll plus your strength. That's about it. You're not proficient. You're not proficient,
Okay.
so you don't get proficiency bonus.
Okay, so my
Mine,
strength plus
my
3,
unarmed
that's cool.
strikes have a +5.
+2, so proficiency. So yeah, +5 for you.
Wait, what?
Wait, RB has proficiency in unarmed combat?
I think
Really?
all classes have unarmed strike as a proficiency.
No, they don't.
No,
I
Only
don't
monks
know.
do.
only monks.
Only
All
monks
my
and special
The Tavern Brawler.
Tavern
feat.
Brawler feat gives you
No,
that.
that's for you to be able to roll. If you don't have tavern brawler or you're not a monk, you just get your strength modifier as your damage.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have a
Yeah.
+5 to all my attacks.
But you
Like, +5 to
being proficient in unarmed attacks is it's a proficiency. It needs to be learned. It's like it says specifically for monks that you gain proficiency in unarmed strikes.
I'll have Adam look at this because I have no idea how I have +5 to it.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll deal with it later. For right now,
Three,
I'm just gonna rule
14.
it. All right, 14. That misses.
Man, I was really hoping the lens would have its own armor class somehow.
It does.
The cables do. The rest of the gun, the carapace itself, has a different AC.
I know, but I meant specifically the lens that it looks through. I just want
Yeah.
to poke its fucking eye out. That's it.
Well, that's your attack.
I'm gonna walk to the door now, and is it an action to set it down?
No, you can drop things for a interact action.
Yep.
What if I just keep? Actually, I'm gonna say. What if I just like keep pulling? Like, can I roll strength every time I want to take a step farther than 20 feet?
Sure.
Keep pulling till the wires come out. Cool. All right, that's gonna be my next turn then, because I'm assuming that would take an action.
Yeah.
Since I'm holding it down with a spear, it should probably help a little bit.
Yeah, use that fulcrum.
Help tear it.
All right, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Turret number 2, the one that's holding Alwyn. It's
That
going
I'm
to.
holding. It's not holding
Sorry.
me.
Sorry. Technically, the distinction between being restrained and restraining is very fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This one is going to snap to center. And then from here 15. Yeah. It's from a center of here. It's going to shoot out a little canister. I need Alwyn, Arby, and Minthro to roll me con saves.
You roll a con save.
As a tear gas canister shoots out.
Wait, so
I'm
everyone
a
has to roll
robot
con
with
save?
a scream for a face. I rolled a 6
It's-
anyways.
Okay.
Alright.
It just gets
We
into
do,
all my
right?
nooks and crannies.
All into your air intake. Okay.
Yeah.
So Minthro saves.
Am I
Arby?
holding hands?
I don't
RB
think
got
it's
a 6. Alwyn?
Okay,
Con
I've
save?
been asking if I needed to roll too. I didn't hear my name at
Yeah.
first. Con save? Ah, fuck.
Yep.
Okay. 15.
15 saves. Cool.
RP's the
So-
only one that failed.
Wait, not bricks? You're too short for it. Haha, loser.
It doesn't
loser.
reach out that far. Haha, loser.
You're
You
too short,
short.
to get gas.
Like his eyes are tearing up. Haha, loser.
Haha, we're all sitting here crying like, loser. You're too short to get
Okay.
tear gas.
Minthro, Alwyn take 5 points of acid damage as Arby, you take 10 points of acid damage.
I was really hoping you'd say poison damage, not gonna lie. Fuck. I'd be like, resistance.
You said-
I take half.
You said how many for me? A 10?
10, yes.
Yeah, we succeeded, so you take double.
Oh, okay. 20.
No.
No, no, no.
I know.
Five, you
I'm
take-
joking. I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
joking.
Oh god.
Both
Can you
Alright.
imagine
succeed,
just
so I
getting
take
one
double
shot by
damage.
tear gas?
I would have been
It's-
at 3 HP if that happened.
It's not quite tear gas, as it is more of a chemical weapon than anything else. Yeah, no, it shoots out a cloud of acid as you three, your armor begins to like corrode a little bit.
Wait,
Not to
hold on.
like
Doesn't Briggs
Yeah.
have the stuff that was eroding his skin? Like the vial of that stuff?
Wait, is this the same stuff just in gas form? Mustard gas. Liquefy my
I'm
lungs.
sure that you can investigate that later.
Liquefy my lungs, baby.
Yeah. Now after that turret's turn, it's Brix's.
Yeah, hi. The only thing that I could do that could actually work on this thing, I don't want to do because you both are fucking holding the turrets.
Lucky.
And it would transfer into you guys, like guaranteed, because you both have metal.
Unlucky.
So yeah, I'm gonna fire another firebolt. At the
Alright.
wires.
Which one?
Mince. It misses anyway.
Vince? 10 does not hit, yes.
I'm keeping a
Wait.
turret.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
I am not burning sorcery points in this shit.
Next in the order is Arby.
Just keep sawing at the wires. Loosen them up for me so I can keep pulling. Just want them to snap. James?
Arby's gonna. Sorry, I keep accidentally muting myself somehow. But
Do you have it set to a key that you keep pressing by accident?
no, it.
Oh.
My headset, I like barely touch a certain spot, it mutes me.
Oh, okay.
But he's gonna raise the spear up. He's gonna come right back down onto the wire. And he's gonna use booming blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right between his legs, booming blade.
Okay. I should say, oh, it's a cantrip. It doesn't really matter.
I need to
I
roll
can
that.
make the wires move, unless that doesn't count.
It doesn't because it has to
Plus
willingly move.
5 will be 11.
Plus
11
5
to
would be.
hit.
It already calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, your spear damage.
I don't know why I didn't do that the first
Right.
time.
Oh yeah, so hold
It
on.
already did the
Strength.
calculation.
Yeah. So the first attack
yeah,
was
11.
an 11. So that misses.
Okay.
So 11 misses on the wire?
Yep.
Okay, so I completely missed. I just struck the stone.
Yep. Doing anything else,
And-
Arby?
He is going to use bonus action healing word first level on himself. Or, yeah, right? Yeah. Because he's not looking too hot.
Oh, the gas grenade. I was like, how did everybody else take damage? I know I've been shot.
And I'm gonna heal for 7. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Turret number 1's turn. Do 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 do. It's a cone emanating from here. 5, 10, 15. That's 20. That's 20. That's 15. 2, 3. Yep. It's gonna hit only RB and Alwyn, but the other turret as well. Since the turret is a turret, it can't succeed on dex saving throws, so it's gonna take the full front of it. Alwyn, roll a dex save, and RB make a dex save.
What's happening?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're
Make a
about to
dex.
become Swiss cheese, that's what's happening.
Turret number 1 started whirling up last turn. This second turn, it's shooting out in a cone.
It sat there and
So-
hesitated on a 17 and then rolled over to a 10. What the fuck?
And you got a +0 to dex. An 8.
7
Nice.
-1. Yeah.
So both are failures.
Yay.
know, that's one
We
thing I miss about
love
the
to
game.
see it.
One thing
No, we
about-
don't.
I succeeded every deck save this game, having like a a +12 to basically every check, other than straight dexterity. It was so nice. I miss those days.
9 is...
Uh, good times.
I just
Yeah,
hear him silently
each of
counting
you...
these.
I can count, I swear. Each of you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Right.
Is it
As a
maximum
hail...
damage?
It is not.
Okay, I take 13.
As a hail of bullets leads you into becoming almost Swiss cheese.
Good thing you healed yourself.
RB pulls a Deadpool and sticks his finger through his forearm.
Gross. Alright. That's that turn's turn. Mint, you're up at the top.
Hand axe.
And
Hand axe.
Hand axe.
see,
Oh, yeah.
A
if you kept
24
holding
hit.
it with disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
9.
Do I cut the
Good
cord?
solid strike. It's hanging on barely.
Damn
So
it.
disconnected enough to where it should stop working, right?
There's like this thick central cord in the center of it. That's
But yeah.
you basically chop the rest away from.
Oh yeah.
All right, 16 will hit. 7, awesome. You disconnect this turret as it you feel the weight of it, and it pulls you almost to the ground. It is extremely heavy.
What was making it feel lighter? I'm confused.
It was hanging.
Oh yeah.
It was
technically.
mostly hanging on the cord.
I had a 20-foot cord though, didn't I?
It doesn't reduce the weight of something.
Yeah. That's my
Strength
point.
save.
It wasn't pulled taut, is what we're saying. So I don't know how holding it doesn't hold.
Oh,
something up
that's what
like you
you're
said.
saying.
Like you said.
Fair point. Fair
The weight
point.
should have been different. Now it should be feeling lighter in Alwyn's hands now that I've walked this far, but
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I didn't think about that. Yes, it
So
is
you-
extremely heavy for both of you.
you're so used to
Half
explaining
movement speed.
like dead bodies dropping after we kill something. You're just like, yeah, it gets heavy. It's like, no, turrets don't have dead weight. Sorry, they are dead. They're already dead weight.
All right, turret number 1 deactivated. Alwyn, you're up.
So we're just gonna let him stand there and just keep chopping away at the wire with a spear. Nobody's gonna help him hit it. Anyway, strength check as I try to take a step
Just
further.
standing in the corner. You dickheads.
So,
I mean, hey, I've been firing firebolts. That's about all I'm willing to give.
Yeah, we got our turret. Why can't they get their turret?
you're like the two dumb idiots trying to figure it out.
Arby's trying to stab his small ass wire with a fucking spear.
Rix
As
just wanted
the
to
other
leave
one's
the
trying to
turrets
walk
alone,
away
but
with it.
no.
What? I cut out what?
I mean, it is Alwyn's turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. Hold on.
He's
Okay.
thinking.
So, I know it's crazy.
Don't hurt
So,
yourself.
Anyway, strength check to try and take a step further than 20 feet with the wires. Correct? That's
Yeah.
what we agreed upon as an action I can do.
Yep. We're looking for a high DC, Chief.
22?
22?
Looking for a 25.
Bro!
That's
I
literally
can't even get
impossible.
25. That's literally
And he's
impossible.
the strongest one.
To be fair, I didn't think that it was impossible for him when I set that DC.
A strength check? Now, if this was like based off of something I might have proficiency in, then yeah. But sadly, I can't deceive it into stretching or
Hey, buddy.
intimidate it. So you better stretch farther, motherfucker.
I
or else
just
it
cast
makes
command
me spear again.
stretch.
The wire stretches. Or
I will.
spear again.
I will say that you do, with this, deal a little bit of damage, but you don't nearly deal as much you wanted to. You don't yank it out of the ceiling.
I just wanted to walk like another 5 feet. Like I was assuming like step 5 feet does a little bit of damage. Step another 5 feet does a little bit of damage.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and roll me a D. We'll say a D4 plus your strength.
D4? Okay, fair enough. I don't. Here we go. Just straight D4, no modifiers.
Plus your strength.
3 damage.
So,
So
6.
six.
Strength? So 6. Yeah.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Heard loud and clear.
Oh, the guy that has 4 HP, I see.
Next in the order is Bricks.
Well, I'm assuming I'm kind of body blocking the barrel on this gun. Like, I'm gonna get hit the entire time.
Well, I'm gonna firebolt the cord again.
Roll the hit.
25.
25 does hit, but the fire doesn't seem to do as much as you'd like it to.
Oh, he knows. He's just not getting any closer. Also, once again, the thing that he thinks would actually work, he's not gonna do because it's gonna probably shock both those two.
Man.
I'm
Look.
standing on it.
You guys can't get hit by this thing. It's barrel stuffing me in the fucking chest right now, okay?
I mean, he could shoot out another tear gas.
Was
Right
mine the
in
one
his
that did that?
face.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Oh, it takes a full-on tear gas right to the body.
Yeah. You ever been
Alright.
beanbagged before?
All right. After that, it is Arby's turn.
Non-lethal rounds has the beanbag.
So
phase
he's
like-
making. So right now, Alan's making the wire more taut, right?
Mm-hmm.
slowly ripping. Yes.
So it's no longer on the floor. It's like suspended in air.
Okay. Mesa Terror with booming blade.
Okay. Again, it cannot move willingly by itself.
I mean, it still does the additional thunder damage on hit.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
If you hit, which I'm assuming 20 does.
Yeah, it does.
8
Uh,
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning?
Mace.
You're using
too.
your mace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was
This
the
is-
bonus earlier? Wait, with the last time. Oh, still +5. Okay, so. Yeah, so it still would have been 8. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Damage. Cool. Just slashing instead of. Right?
Yeah.
Nope, it's still bludgeoning. Because he's using his mace, not his
No, No,
He
I
misclicked.
meant to use the spear though.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, he said
No.
Mace of Terror.
Oh.
Oh.
Mesa Terror.
He said
I-
Mace of
Booming
Terror.
Blade.
Oh. Okay. Then I
All right.
and I didn't hear that
can't help
part.
you here.
Nice and taut, so more tension to it might hurt it more. Who knows?
You
That's
hit
how
it and
Arby's
it
thinking.
swings back and
I'm-
forth.
I'm
It's
waiting for you to
looking-
hit it.
It's looking frayed, but still has a little left to go. There's still that large central cord.
I hate looking at the Mesa Terror's index thing, and I have 3 charges on it, but I can't use them.
Are
You're not
doing-
evil enough.
I
Oh.
know.
I'm not saying.
You gotta be evil for the Mesa Terror?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This
I'm the
one.
only evil character. So. But I'm not trying to debuff anyone, but bludgeoning on a wire, my guy. Come on.
I mean, there's a
On a
reason
flat
it
wire.
resisted it.
Hold
Okay,
on,
did
hold
it
on.
did have resistance? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was
The
like,
only thing it really took was thunder damage. So,
Mint, back to you up top.
thunder damage. That's, yeah.
I'm just saying.
I
it's
will leave
Arby.
the gun there. I will walk 20 feet over here. I will take the hand axe. I will chop again.
Chop twice. Chop
I
chop.
love how we're causing
No.
damage
10 misses.
on
No.
different
No.
spots.
11 misses.
Okay. I want
You
to take
tried.
it.
I respect it.
I
Does the
respect
gun get
grind.
attack of opportunity?
No.
No,
No,
because
it's
it's
a ranged
ranged.
weapon.
Okay. Then I'm going right here.
Otherwise, no matter where you moved, you'd get attack of opportunity with the gun,
Pretty
or
much.
never get it because you can't.
I didn't know if it counted as a creature, like how iron golems count as a creature and they get attack of opportunity.
But they're punching you though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
ranged fighters do not get an attack of opportunity unless they also
Ever.
have a melee weapon equipped.
Yeah.
Or they want to
Okay.
punch you.
Yeah.
Which I'm sorry, a turret cannot punch you.
Yeah, no. Just
He
Oh,
could
no.
try.
Yeah.
he just
dude,
swings his
right.
barrel around really hard.
Owen, you're up.
I'm tugging.
Okay,
I'm
tug
walking.
away.
I'm walking here.
That's what made me miss him tugging.
Tug away.
Well,
I'm naming this episode Turret Trouble and Ooze Trauma.
Who's trauma and turret trouble?
Yep.
turret trouble
Um,
Ooze Town.
TTT.
Yeah, turret trouble and terrifying Ooze Town. The T is what the ooze part is like not in the abbreviation.
Okay.
Ooze is just not.
Alwyn, you deal what's your strength is +3, so
Yep.
you deal 4 damage to it as you yank on the cord, and it is barely hanging on.
At which spot is it barely hanging on? The spot that Arby's been hitting, the part in the ceiling.
We'll say the part
Mithril
that Arby's
missed?
been hitting.
Okay. Does it get a turn, or has this thing been deactivated at some point? I don't know.
It does get a turn.
Shoot me, I dare you. Hit
Okay.
me.
Well, there's 3 options near it.
I'm body blocking this motherfucker. I'm gonna step in the way.
Looks like it's mint.
So, does Mint get like half cover since he's around the corner and my body's also in the way?
Well, technically you'd be holding it on this square.
You said right here is.
It can move 20 feet, yes, but you know, you're currently standing there. You don't occupy the same space.
Oh, well, if I knew that, I would have switched positions then. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, ha-cha-cha-cha.
Hit me.
Whoa.
Hit me. Hit
9
me.
plus 5. That's 14 damage. Piercing damage.
I
Wait,
guess
did
he
it
hit me.
Yeah?
Oh. We didn't hear you thinking your thoughts out for it to hit, so I didn't think you had done it yet.
I would think that an 18 plus 7 would hit.
Oh, we didn't hear you thinking that out, so we didn't know.
But
Usually you
I'm
think
not
out most
that
of your
bad
dice
at math.
Yeah, but usually you think out most of your dice rolls.
Normally
Fuck.
you will say
we
like
didn't-
plus something or just that degree.
We'll always hear you be like, no, 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 no. 1, 2,
One,
7.
2.
We hear you
3.
counting your fingers, Aaron. Don't think we don't.
Okay. But yes, it hits and you take 14 damage.
Yep. I just saw something. I got the Hellfire Glaive in my inventory, and it's like that means me and Arby both have weapons that are magical that we cannot use because they are evil.
Yeah.
I mean, they still count as magical weapons. They just don't get any of the cool benefits.
Come on.
I think Arby keeps using it.
Come on.
Arby uses it for no reason.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. The evil knight wants it. The evil paladin
Bricks, you're up.
Hellfire Glaive doesn't require to.
Rinse, repeat. What's with me at 10s tonight?
I don't know, but it's a 10. It
You
misses.
need to be evil to use the Hellfire Glaive?
Oh, no. Magical items, like, by nature, have personalities and alignments. Like, if you'll look through the Dungeon Master's Guide, it tells you exactly how to make magic items. Part of making a magic item is it has an alignment. Now, whether that alignment is, whether that alignment can affect a character is pretty much up to the discretion of a DM. And I just think it's more interesting to have magical weapons that will, only really trust you if you're like truly chaotic or, are a genuinely good person.
With the Hellfire Glaive, I would think like he can still swing it around just like the Mace Terror, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
thinking the Hellfire Glaive only applies those debuffs to good characters since it's evil. I'm assuming.
I'm neutral.
Yeah, but like or at least
So
any
for
of the
the Hellfire Glaive, it doesn't have any of its magical properties other than being a magical weapon. So if there's anything that
Doesn't
has
require attunement.
resistance, I know, but it's just more interesting to have,
Damn, I can't
like,
send people to hell.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess.
The evil item won't let the good person send bad people to hell.
That's quite the moral quandary, right? Like,
but like I thought
You're like trying to Ghost Rider this?
I thought the glaive was the thing that was inflicting those super disgusting wounds on us.
no, that was the creature.
Oh, that was just the demon itself. Okay.
Or actually,
Yeah.
that was wasn't that technically a bearded devil?
Yeah, bearded
Yes,
devil.
it was. I think it's Arby's turn now.
Yeah. So,
seeing that it didn't work,
Chief, you just need to hit it.
Arby's gonna take a step back.
What are you doing?
And...
Cast Shatter on all three of you.
No, I don't have Shatter.
I do.
He's gonna cast Magic Missile first level at this time.
The wire is cool.
Which part?
Right where I've been hitting this whole time.
Yeah, cool. You do it. Go ahead, describe what happens.
Did it have 1 HP left?
It had 2.
Just by one missile takes it out. He just lifts his hand up and his index finger, like the tip, falls off, and he just shoots out a magical beam right at the wire and just pretty much severs it.
Yeah. These 3 darts fly out and cut directly through the core cable. As Alwyn, you feel the machine itself droop down as the turret goes inactive.
So we're taking
5,
these back
6,
with us,
7,
right?
8, 9.
Oh yeah.
10.
Bricks is just over here by the door. Just a dead look in his eyes, just like, are you guys happy with yourselves?
How did Bricks not get shot once?
Because I'm over in a corner.
That doesn't mean shit. They're guns.
And you guys are holding them.
Yeah, and
They're
Also,
gonna
you're
target
short,
the nearest
so-
thing.
not necessarily. You don't
Okay,
know what the
hold on.
program target.
We're all very tall and big targets. He's an itty bitty little thing, pink thing sitting in a corner.
Little baby, little
Yeah, to
baby
be
man,
fair,
little
it
baby.
probably considered me an animal of some description while you guys were actually humans.
Good point.
I love the mental picture of like a a turret going through its sensors and thinking, I have to shoot this dog.
Yeah, like
Dog.
literally that's
Dog,
probably what it,
pig.
yeah, like it probably would it probably
Unknown.
searched around and it was just like 3 humanoid attackers and 1 dog. Designating targets of 3 humanoids. 1 dog will be
Dog.
left for later.
The dog.
So
We're
happy
saving the
just
dog
canon
for
that
later.
everybody thinks you're a dog.
There's so
It's-
many places
it
to pick up a pet of some description.
I love it.
It sounds like Asian cannibals.
Okay.
God. Okay. Alright, you guys happy with yourselves?
What does that even mean?
I
Don't
know
worry about it.
either.
You guys have new toys to play with.
the wire.
I
Harvey
will, go,
gives a quick thumbs up towards Alwyn.
I will go back and get the gun that I left here.
I'm coming back for this. We're gonna remember it. Swear to God.
I am dragging it.
I'm carrying it with me. as
Don't you
well.
have a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's not gonna
It's
fit in the bag.
It's too big.
Oh yeah, we need that one whole one. You know, you just lay
Yeah, the
down, so
portable
just a hole. Yeah. Harvey's gonna walk up
portable
to
hole.
the store.
Okay. This one is different from the others as it's the same like metal construction, but there is a small window through it.
Harvey's gonna try to peek through the window.
All right, it seems to be dust covered. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
17. Yeah, no. On the inside, you see like a spherical room, and in the center seems to be some sort of large device taking up most of the room. Now, inside, you see things whirling around it, almost as if they're like, kind of like fairies, but they're not like. They don't look like mint. They look more dirty. Some of their limbs are elongated, almost to look like praying mantis's claws.
Are these like mutated imps or something?
Maybe something like it. You're not quite sure what they are.
Guys, this room has a large mechanism in the center, and then a bunch of fairy-like creatures flying around.
Rick's just like the stone grinding sound of a turn. Oh god. What?
What's behind your door?
Looks at door, is there a window on it?
There is not. Although the wall on this side does seem to have a mirror inset in the wall.
That's a good sign.
I look in the
That,
mirror.
You just touch the mirror. If your reflection touches itself, then it's a one-way mirror. If it doesn't, it's a two-way mirror.
if you're a duck.
Aaron, I look in the mirror.
Okay, I get what you mean. Yes, you see yourself in the mirror.
Man, I'm
okay.
ugly.
Like
Wait, one of them's a mirror?
There's a mirror next to me.
Oh, is it the middle
it's-
thing here?
Yeah.
Alwyn's gonna set the gun down for now and take off his helmet because he never checked what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, you pull off your... You pull
What
off
happened to
your...
your face?
Yeah, you see that.
Like,
Just
Oh, I did
throws
that, didn't
down.
I?
I guess so. I mean, I can't think of any other way. Huh. So that's what that was earlier
That-
when I felt the thing.
That is honestly more disturbing than when my eyes move to weird places on my head.
How does your depth perception work?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Should I hit you in the head to see if that helps reset?
It's not gonna reset.
It'll go away in a day or two.
He
Maybe.
slowly lowers his mace.
Remember, RB, if you're wanting to reset someone, you have to hit them really hard.
No, no,
Understood.
no.
No. Wait,
No, wait.
Hey, Aaron,
Yeah,
can I
If they
roll
don't
investigation on this door?
Do it hard enough.
sure can.
All right.
RB have a reset button?
Tights.
Probably.
Because if he has an external off switch, there's a spell that can deactivate.
Hey,
it.
15.
15. Yeah, this door seems completely functional.
Please never give me a remote to turn off James's character. That would be the funniest shit ever.
Where are
No,
the
spell
holes
says
in
they
this
have to have an
door?
external switch, on-off switch.
Where's the what?
Holes?
This door doesn't seem to have those holes.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to pull with Mage Hand.
The door opens.
Peek my head in.
It appears to be a large security room. Nope, that's not the right tool. There we go. Reveal.
Any more guns?
Inside, you find lockers that are seemingly empty. And there is a large table along the west side of the room that looks to be like a place where you could sit, watch through the glass, and take notes. As you notice, the mirror is not really a mirror; it's just a one-way window.
Ah. But, so everything seems empty in here?
Yeah, pretty much. The lockers at one point might have held like uniforms or some sort of gear, but no longer do.
Well, nothing in here.
There is like nah, never mind. There is a door in the south eastern portion of the room. Why isn't... There we go.
So, Brooks is gonna come back out here, just be like, alright, making progress in here, but I think all of us, looking between myself, RB, and Minthro, could use a bit of time to catch our breath. There is what seemed to be a decent room in here, where we can sit down and hopefully not get jumped.
Wait. Did you not look at me too when you were saying that? Wait, I'm confused here.
You haven't taken a lot of damage.
Huh?
No, he has. He's
I'm at
taken quite a bit.
17. I
Oh.
started at 49.
Oh. Well, I know
got
for a fact, like,
gassed and blasted again.
well, Mint's nearly dead. I've already got down once this session, and Arby is nearly dead.
I took a lot of emotional damage at the beginning. You have
True.
to-
So yeah,
And some physically hurt you actually.
Yeah.
so let's just take a breather in here. You two can play with your new little toys.
I don't know how to use this thing. But
I'm going to start dismantling mine.
So, Yeah, I think we're gonna have a short rest at the very least. Because I don't think we can have a long rest just yet.
It has not been long enough to do that, yeah.
I am going to roll 3d6. 9.
We're doing a short rest. Cool. I am also willing to call it for tonight. If anyone else.
That's what I was thinking as
Yeah.
well.
It is
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
I've been up since 4:30
Okay.
this morning. I'm starting to doze.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll call it there for tonight as you all set up a small camp.
That's funny.
Some rations are passed out in between the two of you that can actually eat.
Nick's character isn't eating
And-
shit.
I can eat. It's just I
Don't have to.
Yeah.
Arby sits there and smears a piece of dried meat on his face.
Hey,
This would
And go ahead, use as many hit dice as you'd like. I want to throw the inspiration over to Minthro. So Adam, go ahead, add inspiration.
I've got 2 now.
Are we doing a short or long rest in here?
short.
Short rest.
That's why we're
Okay.
rolling hit dice.
No spells back first.
Nope.
Okay, so I get a
7. Okay.
Oh, I need to have my
So-
con to that.
What was I gonna say? I think I've asked this before, but short rest is anything under like 4 hours, right? It's like an hour long. Is a short
It's
rest.
like an hour.
It's anything under 4 hours.
It's a quick
up to-
halftime, you know.
Yeah.
You get out the orange slices, the Capri Sun, sip, munch, and you get back on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm up to 11.
Which does mean that Minthro no longer has the D8 penalty.
Thank God.
I bet you're glad to have that done with.
I hated that so
Oh,
much.
I'm gonna make a note for us.
Man, we really wasted all that food on those slaves, and they just went and fucking died. How ungrateful of them, bro.
We
Brick-
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we.
I'm
was
the
a
one that gave them all the
group
damn
ration.
food.
Okay, but the rations were still for the group.
No,
I
they
don't
were my
eat it.
personal rations.
That's your fault. You should have taken some rations from the group.
Shut the fuck up.
Also, I gave them a ration of my kindness. I didn't strike that man down the moment I remembered him.
All right.
And that's it. I'm mostly healed.
Okay, so are we only supposed to roll once?
No, you can roll up to as many hit die as you have.
So for every level that you have 1 hit dice.
so I
They
can do
only
5?
up to 5, yes, but they don't return unless you take a long rest.
Wait.
Gotcha.
So, being one level into Warlock, right? Wouldn't one of them be like a D6
Yep.
hit
Yes.
die?
The D8,
Yes.
One is a D8, the
D8.
rest are whatever paladin is.
D10s.
D10.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was okay. So I've
Yeah.
used 3 of my D10s. So I have 1 D10 and 1 D8 left. Can I mix and match? Like, can I use one of my 1 D8 and use my 1 D10 together at
Yes.
the same time?
Yes, you can.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
However you see fit.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
How do you type it into the chat on Roll20 to roll it? Is it /R?
Yeah, I mean, you can look over to your like sidebar on the left side of the screen where all your tools are. There's a little D20 right there, right?
Yeah.
You look over onto this chart, you can click, as you can see, it has a number next to a type of dice. So you can just click on however many you need of that dice. For instance, let's say I need 2 D8.
Yeah, but I was gonna do, I was gonna add my +2 to it.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
you
roll.
had that for each die.
Yeah.
So if
Wait,
you're
so where's the plus coming from?
Your constitution.
Your
Yeah.
constitution.
Oh,
For each hit die you roll, you add your con.
so you roll. So
I
if you
can
roll
just
3
roll
dice.
through D&D Beyond, to be honest.
So yeah, so basically, if you
It'd
roll
take a little bit.
3d10, it's 3d10 plus 3 times your con mod.
Oh, well, I get another 6 health. Cool.
Sage.
That's why
Man, it's
I got 15
I'll
back.
do it out there, so...
Oh, I got 16 plus 6. That's yeah. I'm basically almost full again. Nice.
No.
I am nowhere close to being full, but I'm like halfway, so I'm good. I'm gonna save
no.
2 for later.
Alrighty. Well, that's
That's it for
yeah.
us. Hope everybody has a great night.
Have fun. Don't die.
The
Wait,
tough
wait, wait,
feat